Well, hey, howdy, hi.
Hey,
Happy.
I love that.
I love that. You
Do it
did
again.
such a good job. I don't know who that graphic designer is, but girl, she fire.
I love that beat. It just hits right.
It does hit right. She did an excellent job.
How is everybody?
It's Thursday, y'all, in case you didn't know.
Oh my gosh, we're so late.
Are we? How late are we?
A
Oh,
few
no.
days since Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
4 days, 5
Since
days.
Sunday, we're quite late. We are correct. Hey, Heather, whatever. Hey, Molson man. Cement shoes. Good to see ya. I don't want to miss any. Amelia Sparkles. Hello. Heather, whatever. Did I say Heather, whatever?
Yeah, I love the Oompa Loompas too.
I do too. I've never, ever, that I can recall, seen anybody actually fill out the jailhouse jumper. But old Tote, he sure does, doesn't he?
Colin Violet too. He's just the whole cast.
He is. Violet Beauregard. Oh, so are we ready for Sarah Boone? I don't know why I wanted to call her Susan Boone, but
I don't know.
Sarah
Boone Looney Tune.
That when hide and seek goes wrong.
She's a Looney Tune.
She
has a whole other set of problems besides like Brittany. She
what?
She has a whole different set of like totally not understanding problems. Maybe that's like what these people all have in common is they just like do not understand what's actually going on. I don't know.
These people are messed up. Like, I've never, listen, I don't judge people's kink. Okay. I'm not a kink shamer.
I was just thinking that.
But I also, I don't know why I just did this. I just can't see, me climbing into a suitcase willingly.
Yeah, and why
I
would she call it hide and seek?
well, I understand her lying about it, but because obviously, but what I don't get is, and I haven't really watched a whole lot on it, like just a little bit here or there, uh, because I want to, you know how I like to give my reaction on the fly, and if I've seen something before, then it doesn't come off as genuine normally, and
Mhm.
so I didn't watch a whole lot, but when I was making the thumbnail, I had to look at pictures and just like hide just the titles for some of the articles when hide and seek goes horribly wrong. Um, Man trapped in a suitcase pleads for life. Then there was a clip of him, her, I guess, from her phone,
Mhm.
and it's like a video, I guess,
Mhm.
and he's
It's
begging for
awful.
his life, and she's
Yes, it's
telling him,
awful.
he can't, he's saying I can't breathe and whatnot, and she says I had this something about like that's what you get, how do you think it makes me feel when you cheat on me? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And of course it's Florida. And the reason why the suitcase doesn't make sense to me is because I'm just going to say, you guys, it's been hotter than nine kinds of hell in Florida, where in my part of Florida. It's usually not this like muggy, but it's been oppressively muggy. And I talked about this last night. And, but where they're at, it is very hot there. There's no I mean, I would fit in a suitcase. I would fit in that suitcase. I could totally get in there and it zip and everything be fine. But would I? No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah, it
mean,
wasn't.
one
Well,
time when my husband and I were very first together, and it was after we'd had our oldest son, and he
uh-huh.
was at my mother's,
Mhm.
and I had, I think I went to take the trash out. We were in an apartment, and I came back up to the apartment and I couldn't find him. Now, this is not a spacious apartment. It's a one bedroom, one bath apartment. Okay. It's not that big. And I could not find him. And I'm going in the kitchen, open a pantry door, looking for him. Do you know this fool? I went into the bedroom and he yells after I went in there twice. Like the first time I went in there, nothing. The second time I go in there after I've been around the rest of the apartment, and he jumps out of the crib and scares the shit out of me.
Mhm.
Now that's the way that this household plays hide and seek,
Mhm.
not in suitcases. Yeah.
Yeah, like she didn't. I think that's. It seems to me like that was like she thought of that like just that very second, but she took time to like smoke a cig and take a drink of her Dr Pepper and stuff before she even called the police. Like she didn't stand
Yes.
around thinking of a better thing to say than hide
Right.
and.
This
It,
there
it sounds like something that she like. How? Why do I say he's in the suitcase? Right on the spot, she made up hide and seek, but like she had time to think it out.
right.
And
That's my oh, I need to change the background. That's my problem with these people is that they get in here and they start to talking, right? And that what they're
and all that
saying makes
time,
no sense. Like, come up with a better story, would you?
especially if you're gonna have a cigarette and a Dr Pepper before you call the
Right.
police.
Right.
And then also, what I was confused about this case is that I literally thought that he was still in the suitcase when the first responders showed up. But then I also heard her saying that she was doing CPR on him before they got there. So I'm not really clear on that fact at all.
Yeah,
So,
maybe we'll figure it out as this goes. I know she's already been to trial and everything like that, but
but disclaimer in advance: this was horrible. She's a horrible, horrible person.
yes,
Would
let
feel
me go
so
ahead and
bad
throw let
for
me go
his
ahead.
family, and this is not
We're
about
not
him.
no, we're not this is about her,
A
not
terrible
him.
loss.
It is a terrible loss.
But this woman's an idiot and we're gonna make fun of her.
Right. This is what we're gonna I'm throwing up the trigger warning right now that I clicked it, but I guess it decided. There you go. This is your trigger warning.
You have a trigger warning now. Okay.
Well, I've always had it. I just didn't know I had it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Vincent's missing ear. Good to see you. Yeah, because Dr. B and I share a StreamYard. So I didn't know that I had it.
Okay.
until one time we were talking about something or other that was clearly, obviously required a trigger warning.
And she popped
And
it up there, and you're like,
yeah,
what the hell?
and I was like, oh, is that how it's done? That's how we do things? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so are we watching the interrogation or like when they first showed up at her apartment or what?
I have the interrogation up now, and maybe when we do, we'll get through as much as we can because Christine G is only on loan for a finite amount of time. She has other plans. She has other obligations tonight. Hi, Anita. Good to see you. And so we want to get through as much as we can, and we'll probably end up having to do a part 2 because she's crazy as fuck, and it's an hour and 55 minutes, which is definitely a two-parter for us too, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's wrong with the memberships, Anita? What's going on? What can I do to help, babe? All right, are we ready?
Wait. Should we set the stage a little bit? Does anybody
go
not
ahead?
know?
Set the stage.
Okay, so this is the next day. So this is the day after he was found in the suitcase, or maybe it was the next day because the autopsy had just been done that morning. So this is like day 2 after he's passed away. They talked to her yesterday while she was sitting on the sidewalk, and now she's here and she's going to start touting her hide and seek story.
Okay, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Oh, well, hello, Jen. You have to push play. Here we go, and then nothing happens.
And the closed captions.
Oh, yeah. You are so good at reminding me to do that. Because the closed captions they're funny to me. They hardly ever get them exactly right.
I want to ask you about these whenever we have a moment.
Sure.
Sound good for you guys?
Yeah, but our heads are in the way of the closed captions.
So
oh, dang it.
I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And since
There
I'm
we
talking
go.
about the incident,
This girl
we just have
was
to do it,
irritated when she showed up yesterday.
just like we did yesterday.
She got out of her car yesterday.
I see.
It's the exact same thing, but since I'm asking you follow-up questions, I need to read them to you, okay?
Sure.
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for
I want
you.
to know who her hairdresser is, by the way.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to
That's a great deal.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Oh.
Perfect. Okay.
My.
So
Hold
this
on,
morning
I'm
we
gonna
went to his autopsy.
do this for Anita real quick.
And we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So I want, so he's got scratch marks to his back.
I know what that's from.
Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then,
it's a bruise.
You get a mark from it. You'll get bruising.
There you go.
Like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his.
I do want to know what all the scratches and bruises were about.
Yes.
They never really addressed that.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike. Okay, so I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Running into the wall.
Wait.
Or the hall tree.
Wait.
He's notorious for being a klutz.
I'm going to tell you guys this story real quick. I had to put new sheets on the bed, right? Which means, you have to take the sheets off, right? I put them in the washing machine, then they came out of the dryer and it's time to put new ones on. Okay. And I do the diagonal. So one corner and then at the top and then diagonally from that, the next corner. Well, at some point I got overzealous with the putting on the corners and tucking it underneath the mattress, and my knuckle on my forefinger hit the headboard. Y'all, I look like I've been in a hobo boxing match, like some underground street fighting. I have the worst gross bruise. Now, high anaphylaxis, I am completely klutzy, okay? But at no point have I had split lips, cut over my eyebrow, unless I've been into an actual fucking dust up, a fight, okay? This is preposterous. Even when I've fallen off my bike as a kid, I didn't have that level of bruising and scratches and busted lips that this guy had. It's ridiculous.
Why?
Okay.
I don't-
What about the scratches?
Why didn't she say he's notorious for getting locked into things
Because there's
also?
also
Right.
Sex? Yes.
Okay, because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from.
And they're all recent. Like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why.
Oh,
like,
she put her hand up.
the only thing I've
Both
gotten
hands
over
are up. In all
email,
honesty.
which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Which means you're not going to be
Everything
honest
else,
at
I have
all.
no idea what it is.
Exactly.
No idea what it is. Nonetheless, I've had my son over the house too, so.
Well, your son was
That
there
explains it.
when was he last there?
What are you trying to blame your
Well,
kid
My
now
understanding he
too?
was there like last Tuesday.
I don't know if it was Tuesday, but yes, he was there last week, so.
Well, we're talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
We're just talking about what occurred Sunday. Because like I said, the injuries they occurred within that time period.
So you're talking about day before yesterday?
Sunday leading into Monday.
Oh my God.
You called us yesterday at 1.
Are you going to
so-
sing
but
the Days of the
incident,
Week
you guys
song
were
next?
painting
Check
and
your
stuff the night
chonies.
prior.
Maybe you need
Correct.
those Days
So
of the Week
we're talking
panties.
about Sunday and then
That's
into
why I'm
Monday.
thoroughly confused because.
Are you?
We had a good time.
You're thoroughly
sitting on the back
confused,
porch,
Sarah?
having wine and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play.
What?
And listen to music. That's why nobody got out
Four?
of sorts.
Are you
This is
for
what's-
You drank
Mind-blowing
wine
to
and
me.
then you
Like, I don't-
decided to paint.
I
Paint
have
what?
no clue. Nobody
She
laid
just
a hand
described
on
like the
anybody.
best night ever for a
He
4-year-old.
also had,
Yeah. Now, I love arts and
like on
crafts
the
night
left side of
too.
his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and skull,
I have no idea.
as if something hit him.
I
Considered
have not
blunt force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
Did you touch him?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No,
Okay. Are you willing to let us
absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Yesterday.
I have no
A nail
idea,
brush
and
will
I
take
don't
care of
wanna
that.
seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day. We've had good
Calm down,
days
Ice
lately.
Cube.
Even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general.
We
and
had a
lives
good
and
day,
everything.
except for the whole.
It's been
Except for
good.
the whole being zipped
Like,
in
I
a
don't even know
suitcase
where
and
it's
it
coming
ending in red rum.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
said the
even know.
last
Later,
physical
this guy
was
says, "I'd hate to
probably,
see a
you
bad
said,
day."
I think, what, a month ago,
Jesus.
where you got the injury, right? You said that was a
I'll say
month
a
ago?
few
Hey,
weeks,
Max.
give or take, yeah.
A few
2002.
weeks. That was the last like physical altercation between the two of you? You said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's
can't
a
believe you guys
Lexus.
didn't take that either.
With a curtain
Wow.
rod.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if,
We've
like,
been good.
it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes
Mm-hmm.
and seeing his probation officer, who's amazing. So,
Oh, so you want to establish friendships with law enforcement. Gotcha.
the probation
No, she's
officer,
gonna establish that she's the hero here.
I've been good.
You've
I
been
don't think you
good.
all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talked to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go
Who's
over there.
Brian?
So
I don't know.
Right, but you're saying that you guys
Oh,
have been
that's her
good,
ex-husband,
and when
I
I
think.
asked you
Oh, yeah,
yesterday,
that's right. She
there
called the
has- last
ex-husband over,
incident that
and
you
he
can
said, "You need to call
remember was the
911."
curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago. So,
give or take,
right. So what do you mean by he comes after you? Like,
he gets belligerently drunk.
mhm.
Like, I don't know if you all have looked through my phone yet and
Oh,
seen
yes.
the pictures and the videos that I have taken.
Mhm.
And at one point, I
Trading
started documenting
places.
everything.
Okay.
So you all will see in my pictures, bloody fingers, split foreheads, he split my nose. I've got this.
Right.
I don't know if Brian
what are
told
you
you about
showing
it, where I
me?
had to have almost I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad where I had to go like 4 or 5 more times afterwards for them to tend to it. From him poking me in the back of the leg.
Amber.
Right.
So
What's-
it's.
Why are you still with him?
Yeah.
Everybody asks me that. I'm not
Homeboy
sure
in the
that
red
is.
shirt asking the important questions. And why are you still with him?
I really love him. Like I do.
Oh.
And I feel like I can help
She
him.
did just turn into
Like,
Amber.
I feel like I could
Yeah.
help him, which I did because he came a really long way.
But he hasn't
From
beat your
where he
ass with a
was
curtain
in
rod in a
Philadelphia
month.
to moving
That's
back
a
to
Close
long
your
way.
eyes and listen, and it's
everything
Amber.
else that he's been dealing with. I've really helped him. I've bailed him out of jail like 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single
Oh,
arraignment,
now she's
everything
mad.
that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him because I had hope in him. And
Oh
he was
my
trying.
God.
Oh
He was
my.
trying. And then he starts to think about things, and it's
Tears?
just, I think he gets overwhelmed, and then it's like, next thing I
She's
know,
all
he's
over the
drinking.
place.
So it's like, oh man,
Bitch,
I know
I
where
want
this
to
is gonna
drink,
go,
and we're
so
only
I'm gonna go
like
upstairs
5
and read a
minutes
book,
into your
or I'm gonna go for a bike
interrogation.
ride, or I'm gonna do something
Okay,
else. Or
pause.
I don't want to drink.
Okay, hold on.
I don't want to drink.
Me neither.
Did
I
you
want to drink. No, I
why?
don't want to drink. Yeah, we're
Okay.
6 minutes in. Hit it.
Who's more likable, her or Amber?
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to have to give it to Amber. And let me qualify this because Johnny Depp is still alive. That's why. That's the
True.
only way she beats. She wins out.
Yeah, but this is what we were talking about one time, I think, on one of our lives, though, Jen, about he had the resources to get him out of the situation, and he had the money
Yes.
to get away and to have people in the way, bodyguards and stuff.
Yes.
And this poor man didn't.
Didn't.
And he died in a suitcase.
Right.
Oh, she's disgusting.
Right. And I will tell you this. I think, I don't want to say it's for 100% certainty because I don't have actual experience with this personally in Florida, but I feel like Florida is one of those states that's like progressive and proactive. They don't automatically assume that the man is the perpetrator and the woman is a victim in a domestic situation. So I feel like I wonder what happened here. I'm very curious as to if this was a Johnny Depp, Amber Heard kind of situation. You know what I mean? Where he was the only one being abused, not mutual combat. Scary.
I don't know, but his family did come and like his brother, I think, did an interview and stuff and said, and it was like these two had a really volatile relationship, but everybody said what a nice guy he was, and she was she was less liked. She was the Amber.
Yeah, because I just I don't understand how she convinced him to get into the dadgum suitcase. And then on top of it, he's, for lack of a better word, beat up.
Yeah, she couldn't have hit him in the head and then put him in there herself,
That's what I think happened.
He got in. I think on his own accord.
You think so?
I think she weighs 5 pounds soaking wet. Look at her.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this. Just because she's small doesn't mean that she's not strong. Like my sons and my husband are thin guys. And most people underestimate them. And I've seen my husband lift one of those oversized chairs over his head and carry it into a house.
Sure, but she doesn't look like fit skinny. She looks like, you know,
sick skinny.
Like sagging skin on a skinny person skinny.
That's true. That's a good point. But you never know how strong you are with the proper motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait. I can't click off of that because I got to push play.
That way lately, or?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, my thing is too, so you all know. Oh, I hate to choose.
What's your thing? Tell us.
But
yeah.
Dee, his ex-wife, when I say a monster, she's a monster. Like, she withholds
She's the monster.
their children from speaking to him.
Oh,
So
Dee was gonna
he
beat
gets
your ass if you got
upset
out of
about
this
that,
interview.
and then she
Mhm.
completely berates him.
You
about
put him
money,
in a
about
suitcase,
father that he
bitch.
is, what he
Can
did
you
to her,
imagine
all
the
this other
ex-wife
stuff.
hearing this
It
or like
doesn't
watching
matter.
this interview?
I mean, mind you, this is
No.
not like been recent,
I would.
but which is why he
No.
didn't even bother calling anymore, because he knows that she's going to answer and he's going to have to talk
Oh.
to her, so therefore he can't talk to his daughter. The other
Wholesome
time he
man.
talked to her, made her talk to Cookie. That's on my cell phone too, so you can see it.
Okay.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
What does she have to do though with anything about what happened Sunday? And
What does she have to
Monday?
do with this?
I like
I'm
this
just saying,
officer.
Like, previously,
Yeah, she's annoyed.
why the incidents, what happened is she plays a big part in it.
Okay.
On
Is
top
that
of job,
Listen to
and
her.
money,
Listen to
and
her.
virtues
Okay.
and all that.
okay?
Now,
Okay.
honestly,
When I tell you
Hold on,
this,
I'm gonna pause
I have
it
no idea.
so you can tell me.
I have
honestly, this is honestly.
Do you have
I
both
think-
of your hands up
Yes, I
in
did.
the stop sign? Okay,
I
good.
did. I had my both hands up.
Good,
Yes.
good. Because that's the only way I'm taking you serious, Christine.
You better. Okay.
All right.
So I think that detective, the woman, I think she might be pregnant.
Yes.
Because when she got, like, I watched the one where they just showed up at the apartment.
Yes.
And, a woman kind of carries her, like, hands and arms and herself differently, even if they're not
Yes.
showing yet.
Yes.
I think that detective might be pregnant just by the way she was kind of like holding her body and her arms
Yes.
around,
Yes.
And if she is, and she's in there and she's irritated,
Man.
that's just like that's exactly how she seems to me. Like, she's pregnant, irritated, and in there just talking to this dumbass.
Yes. Yes. So she's basically like me every single day when I'm not pregnant, and I'm like 11 billion times worse when I am. I was not to be trifled with when I was pregnant.
Bullshit. I said no tomatoes.
Exactly. How unclear? How much more clear could I be? Do I need to bust out the crayons and draw you a picture of a tomato that I don't want?
This is Wendy's.
Is there anybody else in the house?
Stop.
No, it's just me and him.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you
I
went
told you-
upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then.
You just said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek, and I'm just curious
Yeah.
if you remember.
But when we were outside, that's where we would start
Mhm.
and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside, so we could.
About what time, do you remember what time that was, is what she's asking.
They're not playing at all with her.
And you said you went up to bed around
Midnight.
midnight, fell asleep around 12:30-ish. But those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight. So there's a big gap. So I'm just curious.
That's
like,
8 hours.
if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or
Like when we started to play hide and seek.
yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long, maybe about 6-ish. Then.
You're talking about from hanging out outside and
See,
Mhm.
Vincent's calling her
We had
Susan
two
too. She
chairs
looks
out
like a
there.
Susan.
Just enjoy the weather. Plus it started to get dark and Matt was missing.
Yeah.
So let's go inside. I don't want to be out here anymore.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Brat,
So we're
let's
doing
go.
whatever. We did it for a while because that puzzle, I don't know if they took it or they saw it. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music.
I
for a
wonder
little
how many
bit.
pieces was in the puzzle.
Started to paint.
Yeah, and what were you
can we turn the
painting?
music off? No problem.
Was
Started
it
at the top,
48
paint,
pieces?
whatever.
Was it 300 pieces?
Yeah. How substantial was this puzzle?
Gosh, that puzzle, we worked on that for probably a good
Hour and a half.
8 o'clock-ish?
Is when you went to
Look at her
hide
foot go.
upstairs.
Look at her foot
Yes,
go.
she's already done.
No, that's when we were like painting. So then it's like, okay, well, I don't want to paint anymore. Let's
Bitch, shut up.
Ugh.
Okay, come
Come
on.
on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. Well, so it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Wait, that's a different game.
That's what we did.
And then you went upstairs, and then he didn't come up, and you came down. And the suitcase was there originally because you guys were planning to do donations, so it
Including
was
the
already
suitcase.
there. Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship.
Mhm.
When you have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
Fuck.
So it was just kind of like that prop was there, and it was there,
Yes.
and it was in play because.
Why do you say it like that, though?
I would never do that.
You would never zip them up in a suitcase?
You did though.
Well,
I mean, we were playing.
No, I know,
that
but
time, but
I'm
They're
saying,
talking like
I'm
this
talking
is
about
like
hide and
pet
seek,
life,
which
like
is a
fetish
game.
things.
So,
Right, you're
weird.
talking
the
like this
suitcase
is
originally
props.
is in our
Right,
closet,
like-
buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out.
we don't give
Really
a rat's
bad.
fat
My
kneecap
son's
about
clothes
your
need to
fucking
be
housekeeping.
cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him
Okay.
anymore, and I'm tired of looking at
Yeah.
them.
I'll judge you
So
later
he
for it, but
took
not
it
right now.
upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
no, I'm just asking out of in the past,
You guys,
like,
this is actually
have you
making me want
ever
to.
zipped him up in anything, jokingly
My
or
daughter
not,
just got back. Hold
but
on, I'm pushing
obviously I
pause. I don't want to
understand,
talk over the
you're
cop who's
claiming
pregnant.
that someday.
That's rude. But my daughter just got back from her trip, and I know I could fit in that suitcase. What I'm curious about is if you're able to zip yourself into a suitcase, or if somebody has to do it from the outside.
Well, I mean, they don't make them for
Because if
people
you're
to be
playing hide,
inside.
let me just ask this question.
This is why there's those warning tags on everything.
But here's the thing, Christine, this doesn't make sense. Hide and seek is a game where somebody is the seeker and the other people are the hiders. So if the seeker is zipping you up into your hiding space, doesn't that actually negate the hide part of the hide and seek game?
Yeah, and then
And the
yeah.
seek, because hello.
Yeah, you know where he's at.
Right.
Also, you don't play tag while you're playing hide and seek.
No,
Find the
you
person and then
don't.
they're it. You don't
Exactly.
have to tag you're it.
Right, exactly. Or if you're trying to figure out whose turn it is to hide and whose turn it is to seek, it's rock, paper, scissors. Everybody knows that.
Also, where do they hide the adult size diapers and pacifiers? Where's the rest of the props?
Yes, I'm curious about this as well. There's a lot wrong with this, starting with the way that they played this game of hide and seek. This sounds like, I'm telling you,
a fetish. Sounds like a fetish.
I think she knocked him out and put him in that suitcase and zipped him up, and he came to and couldn't get out and couldn't breathe, because there's no way they were playing hide and go seek. There's no way.
It was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is, in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's
We were
how
actually
Heather, whatever. That's how Ezra plays.
We have a townhome where it's upstairs or downstairs.
Rock, paper, scissors,
So,
brick. But only when she's stuck in the mud.
So
Bricks are
do you
for getting you
remember
out of the
making
mud.
any videos, or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember?
I'm going to try it
in your
later,
phone or
Molson. I'm going to see
something?
if I can zip myself up in a suitcase.
well,
I think she was blacked out because she
I
just
think
really
I took
doesn't
a
remember
picture
that
of
this
the
video
dog.
was there.
Okay.
Because how could she be that
But
dumb?
it's password protected. You have the password. He has the facial recognition. So
I don't know.
I deleted it, so it's gone.
no, I have both.
Oh,
But
she
you
has
have the
both.
face and the password.
Yes.
Yeah, but he only has the face, correct?
No.
To be able to get onto your phone, you told me that he looks at the phone.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking if I did. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Does he have access to your phone? Because you said it's a shared phone. Okay. How does he have access?
Sarah, can I borrow your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the kitchen counter.
Okay, but how does he get into it? Because it's password protected.
He'll come and get it to me, and I'll just do the face thing. Where sometimes too, like he'll joke with me and say, okay, I need to borrow your phone. And he'll hold it while I'm cooking or doing something, do the facial recognition.
Okay, so he doesn't know the password and he doesn't have the facial recognition.
No,
But he is the only other person that would use your phone, I'm
Yes.
assuming, other
well,
than.
Lucas.
Right. But Lucas wasn't there Sunday.
We've already been through
Um,
this. Okay. All right.
So, to your recollection, no videos on Sunday.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I maybe took a picture of them, the two of Tess and
The dogs.
and George and them dancing, but I mean, it's just Tess.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Huh?
So I have something that I want to show you that we found.
Boom.
And it was from your phone.
She wanted to get right into this. She had to sit
Yeah,
through all
she
that
did.
torture.
She did. Yeah.
Can you see, Sarah?
Can you
There's a
adjust?
glare.
Can you
I can't
adjust
really
the
see.
brightness?
I don't really know what that says.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me.
Oh,
For everything
God.
you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shutting down.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Jesus.
Get the charger.
Get hurt. Your battery's
the
about to
charger.
die. Oh my. You bring me one, Bubs?
You should really update your
Yeah.
it says you need to update your
Your laptop
virus.
needs updating.
Your Norton subscription is about to run out.
McAfee wants to know if you want to shred things now.
No, I was just simply asking because you had a look on your face.
YouTube's
when she
ready to
asked you if
update.
you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked. And
No,
No, I'm not shocked.
why did you say it like that? Like,
I don't think you all understand who I am. Where
I would never
Tell me.
unintentionally
I
do
mean,
this.
I've always been a straight A student. I
No.
am an outstanding mother to
Okay.
my son.
No.
I
No.
excel
Stop
at
it.
everything.
No. No.
Get the report card. I want to see
I-
proof.
Mm-hmm.
I would not do that.
you wouldn't lock somebody in the
Because she
suitcase?
had straight A's.
Because I had.
Well,
I was
didn't,
on the
like,
honor roll,
completely lock
motherfuckers.
it. I mean, I opened it with one finger.
I had perfect
I left enough in
intentions.
there
How
for
could
him
you
to
guys
get out.
accuse me of this?
I left enough
And I
in
wasn't
there for
planning on
him
going
to get
upstairs
out.
and going to
She
sleep.
went and got the charger for this bitch. Okay, let me plug in real quick.
I like that she's the one that went and got the charger because the male detective
just the way
knows
you
I
said
can't
it.
leave
You guys are
these two
staring at
women
me.
alone.
Why?
We just want you to
You
watch
guys are
this. It's coming from your
scaring me.
phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes,
They should have brought a suitcase in there.
They should have
Incriminate her.
sat it in the corner.
Yeah.
We'd make an excellent detective team, Christine.
You want to play games? Play games with
Is
this
it
frog
long?
on the
Because I don't know how
table.
much I can take.
Don't be cruel.
I don't know how much I can take.
Huh? How much you can take of what, ma'am?
It's a 20-second video.
He's begging for his
Do I
life.
Uh-huh.
have to watch this?
Do I have to
I
watch this?
continuously throw up. I don't
Do you
sleep.
have to
I
watch
don't
it?
want
Just-
to see it. If that's okay.
Just delete it. It doesn't matter.
What?
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
There's no meaning.
We're just trying to give you the
delete it.
opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long.
2 minutes.
No.
Oh my God.
For everything you've done to me.
2 minutes.
Fuck you.
And
Fuck
it's,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Who's that? That's not my voice.
Who? That's not my name.
Who's
name.
talking?
Don't wear it up.
That must be a recording. I was watching Law and Order.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
that's when you do it. You shows me.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out. You
I
went to
flipped
bed.
him over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
There's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions.
Oh
and
shit.
him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying, fuck
So
you.
this
Yeah,
is
I
upside
said it
down.
wasn't on purpose.
So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal,
Yes.
like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and
You
then
guys, this
She's
is
just
killing me
small
right
video.
now.
I just like how
that
the
occurred
detective just keeps
11 minutes later,
steamrolling into
it's
what she's
flipped
gonna
over
say.
Did she
the
say,
other
you guys,
way.
this is killing me right
Yes.
closer
yes.
to your dining room
Bitch.
table.
now? Oh, God, she's
Okay.
Now
terrible.
he's obviously still in there. So he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
I just said that.
I
My
just
plan
said
was not
that.
to go upstairs and go to sleep,
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
but not intentional.
What?
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like
And the
this,
bedroom is upstairs.
rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
She's right. If there
I
was
don't
a
know what
hole
you
and
want me
he
to
was
tell you.
pushing
Like, I
on it,
don't
it would
know,
unzip.
like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other
I
video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You
Oh, what a whole
sound-
entire mess if we try to
you're
reenact
laughing in the
this.
beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
Oh,
No,
can you
It's
imagine?
not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
I wasn't
Uh-oh.
trying to
Not
mean.
malicious.
then what is that?
What does fuck you mean to you?
Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't mean it.
Well,
Like if I were to tell my
oh, like he
partner,
does. Like, I get called everything but a white woman. So
Okay.
What?
my intention was not to
What?
leave him in there.
So wait a minute.
What does
Wait a
that
minute.
mean?
Understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
That he calls her all kinds of names, but a white woman. That he uses racial slurs against her.
you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows
That's
at
what I
no
told
point
you.
can I see his fingers.
He'll
it
be up
looks
here any
like-
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
I mean, when he's telling you
Do you
he
think
can't
he was
breathe,
joking?
why didn't you
You
just
told
stop
me he was laughing.
game
and
at
We
that
were,
point?
The
before.
video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there,
Here, babe, will you
Both
take
of us
this
were.
for me?
How long
I'll
were you
grab
in there
my-
for?
But
Like,
remember
this
to
video
record
was
them.
at 11:12 when it starts. So
And
was
you
he in there
recorded
for,
it
like a
like
long
an
time
asshole.
Recording this?
no. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
and
I
you're the
didn't,
only one laughing.
but I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying,
He's-
Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
Begging you to let him
I
out.
can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before too, where it's just like he
What?
thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like I
Well,
don't.
he's
think-
never been locked in a
Woe
suitcase,
is
but now
me.
he picked it up. So
I
It's
can't
not- I
breathe.
thought it was.
I've
more
been
like
locked in a
crying wolf,
suitcase.
Crying wolf.
I'm crying
Kind of
wolf.
thing.
What
Okay.
the
And again, my
fuck?
plan-
but nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking? He is begging. And you're the only one laughing.
Yeah.
And you're the only
Susan,
one saying
It's
Sarah.
not intentional.
derogatory comments.
I was an
Like
honor
you're
roll
mad.
student.
No,
The fuck
Not
are you talking about?
maliciously.
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know
Listen
if
to
I
her.
can say this.
I
but,
don't mean to sound
like
negative.
it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me, like.
No, I'm just trying
No,
to show
we're
you a
not.
video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how.
You guys are trying to blame me.
Well, I know
Right.
what-
It's like you're accusing me.
You know
Your
what's on
tone
that
is
video
very
now?
No.
Do you remember making
accusatory.
that video?
No.
Why don't you remember making the video?
Because I was blackout drunk.
Probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
Just because I went upstairs and just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't mean that
You
you.
told us times that you were not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
Mhm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. In my experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making 2 videos and a video and taking a photo, you're intoxicated.
Okay, I understand where you all are coming from.
Well,
I
we're
get
just
it.
trying to make sense of it. We're trying to
get it.
figure
Right,
out
We're
what
trying
you're
to
saying.
figure out this
You
video.
explain it to us. We're listening.
You're the only one who's there
I
and still
just
alive,
did.
asshole.
Like we were
I
playing,
just explained.
and
You guys
then,
weren't
like
listening.
I thought it was.
Yes, Max.
My
yes.
plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
What
My
was your
plan was
plan?
not to. He'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So how did you get to the sleeping? How did
Because I
where
went upstairs.
how did
and
you
then I
get to
fell
the
asleep.
Mimi's?
But why didn't you consciously
How did you
think
get to the next morning?
he's asking
Well,
to come
your
out?
ex-husband-
I didn't do it intentionally.
What do you think is gonna happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
I didn't do it intentionally.
Well,
okay, Brittany
I-
Gosney.
Thought by
Does she think
not
she gets to
giving
leave
up
here
all
after
the way,
this?
it would be okay.
It wasn't
My
on
plan
purpose.
Was not
It was on
to
an
leave him in
accident.
the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
But
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
That's a him
Knowing that
problem,
you,
not a
that
me
the last time
problem.
you saw him was in the suitcase.
I
30
left
minutes
two
later,
finger
you're like,
two fingers.
maybe I should
Why do I have
check
to
on
worry
him,
about
maybe
him?
I shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't have gotten in a suitcase.
That didn't cross your mind because
That's
it
like
didn't happen.
that's like an assumption. Like that's what you all are thinking. Just
What?
Asking.
it's the whole
How dare they have
It's
rational, logical
the
thinking?
drinking.
Listen, you guys.
That's what
Listen
it
as she
is.
stands up and starts stomping her feet.
The drinking.
The drinking.
I thought it was like I thought he was okay. Like I didn't. That you
He's
all.
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys.
And that's how it feels
That's
when you choke
how
me.
we are with each other. Like he has. Nobody understands our relationship. The whole suitcase thing
Those were all code words.
never happened before.
This was
Would
all
you
going
leave
according to
someone else in
plan
a
until he
suitcase?
passed
Would you
away.
leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a
No.
joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you love
I wouldn't do
George.
that to him either. I
But
wouldn't
you
do that to
did.
him.
So I just.
Well, it's not like again. I don't think you all understand. Like
No, we don't.
I mean,
And
it's
you're
not
not
my.
helping.
That was not my intention.
Well,
Y'all don't have any idea what
by
I've
your
done for
acts,
him.
but by your acts,
you
and
did.
that's exactly right.
You bailed him out of jail
get
and
to
then
the
you
point
put
where
him in
you've
a
done so much
suitcase
for
and you
somebody
murdered
they
him.
don't show you
No.
any appreciation,
He did.
not by your words in the video. I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe.
Thank you,
That's how you
officer.
felt when he cheated on you, you couldn't breathe.
Thank you,
And
officer.
you verbally several times told
Not
him
cheated on
just
me.
fuck you.
Well, you said it in the video, but you
video.
won't-
I've never
Later
said
on,
fuck
like-
you in a nice way.
And
I mean,
when I
that's
say
not
cheating,
true. I
it's-
have,
Me too.
On his phone.
but not like that.
Cheating is cheating.
I
And if
think
you
so
say-
too.
Exactly.
I've
Your
never
definition of
zipped
cheating.
somebody in a
though, so-
suitcase maliciously, so.
Right. I'm
And that's
just,
what you told him in the video.
guys,
That I
you
couldn't
don't
breathe when you cheated on me.
understand.
No.
That's how I felt when he said, Sarah, I can't breathe. And you told him,
I don't
fuck
know
you.
what you. This is
What would you
life
say
changing.
if somebody told you that they had done this?
someone.
Just in a suitcase and went up and looked at it.
Do you all not think? So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yes.
What
Is that
I
what
do?
you guys are trying to assume?
No, what we're saying is
trying
we
to,
watched
like-
the video and
Or
he's
just the
begging for his
video
life. He can't breathe. He wants out.
Is
Yeah, she totally
very
thinks she's gonna
portraying
leave
of
there
the
'cause
You
opposite of what
taunted
he
him.
told us.
Flipped the
Well, it
suitcase
is
around a
not-
few times. You
It is
took your
not leading
drunk
up.
ass up the stairs
It's not
and went to
matching
bed.
what
Then you
statement
called your
gave us in the
ex-husband.
car.
So,
And that's why we want to
Do
know
what?
and I don't remember
injuries.
doing those.
the injuries
Who did?
are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really, truly does.
Do you
Yeah,
not
it ain't
think that I
looking
have
good,
thought about
sister.
that?
Thought about the video or thought about?
But no, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all are
By all
assuming
means.
that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you all are assuming?
Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that
That's
happened.
what happened.
And the video.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
assuming because he said he couldn't breathe,
I'm
that
not
he
gonna
actually
say.
couldn't breathe?
you thought he could
Those
get out
are-
on his
yes.
but the video shows that he cannot get out on his own.
But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
No hole.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted
Alice.
you in doing it.
No.
Is what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt,
No.
that I thought it had a paper clip on it. It's got,
But the zipper part is broken. That
yes, which is
you
why we were
broke
gonna
it.
send it.
Yeah.
I just,
You were able to unzip it from the outside very easily, because that's the way they're designed.
Thank you,
But you
officer.
put it
Thank
on
you
the
for
inside,
explaining
too.
this crazy Lou and how
I don't know
Suitcase
how.
it
So why
was
wouldn't
work.
he have gotten himself out if he could? He was
I don't
asking-
know,
he was
like, I don't know if
asking.
you saw, like, where the hole was. I don't
I
know.
didn't see a hole.
No
I
one
didn't
sees
see
the
no
hole.
fingers
You're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like
if
he's
you're
in
zipped
one
up in a
position,
dark
and
space,
where his head would be,
lights coming
you
in,
should
you're
be able
going to
to
figure
see
out where a
fingers.
hole's at.
and then when it's flipped over onto this right side, again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I have an agenda. I follow evidence.
But my intention was not,
I'm gonna
again,
count to
oh, good,
three.
I got
One,
him in there. Now I'm just going to go to sleep.
Three.
What do you think someone that knows
Please
nothing about
do
this
not
or
assume.
hears
I
just
know
a little
that there
bit like,
is-
oh, they
I'm
were playing
pushing
around
pause.
in a
Test your
suitcase
He's been
attitude.
drinking
Before I
and then
count
watch
probably
to
going
five.
to sleep.
I'm pushing
That's what
pause.
happened.
Please do not assume. I know that we just watched. I didn't watch because it literally made me sick.
1,
But
2, 3.
I know you just watched a whole 2-minute video. Please do not assume you know what happened on that video. You're just assuming.
I don't like your tone.
You're just.
I'm gonna count to 3. Let's all calm down. 1, 2, 3.
I feel like she's like moments away from getting up and flicking the light switch off and on. Remember in school when they
She's
used to do that.
basically about to push play. She's about to.
Or when the teacher had enough of your shit and she told the class to put their heads on their desk.
Yeah, when they do like this. And everybody has to clap back.
Yes.
But you let him out before. I mean, you put him in. So why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You like consciously had to walk upstairs.
I'm done,
obviously
Amelia.
remember
Her
my
lawyer
message, you
betrayed
everything
her.
time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you
I
went
don't-
upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it.
You seem like you are.
I've
Busted
never
up,
done anything
I
like
love
this
wrought
before,
with guilt.
Still love him.
I'm
All this
sick.
time later, I love him.
especially with that. I thought I couldn't sleep last night.
I posted bail. What are you
I
talking
don't know.
about?
Last
Here's
night.
the thing. You tell us the last night, you vividly remember this when you told us last night that he was laughing, you were laughing, you put him in the suitcase, he has 2 fingers sticking out, and you go to bed. Now we see something totally different, and it actually shows you upset and, again, using derogatory terms to him when he's begging for his life to get out of that suitcase.
So,
So
But
what
my thing
you
is
say
that
we're
the-
assuming, we're not assuming,
but
we're
the
telling you
finger,
what's on there.
but so it just happened to be that whenever I was videotaping or doing whatever else it was, had just happened to not have that in it.
Okay.
Oh.
And you also in the video, you
So what
can't
would
see
have
the
happened
hole.
if you guys
There's
never
no
saw that
where in
video?
that where the zipper
Right.
separates and you can see a hole. If there's a
So if
hole,
you never
he's
saw
pushing
it,
on it, begging you
would
to
we
get
be here?
out. We should probably see that hole that
He
you're
essentially
talking
would have been able to get
about.
out.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been
Yeah.
able to get out.
Okay.
But the video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then,
I did not zip it up all the way.
Oh, okay.
I
That
did not
goes.
final.
zip it up all the way.
I did not zip it up all the way.
This is horrific, okay? Horrific.
Somebody
Horrific.
Change
I
topics.
don't think I'll ever be right because of this.
You
Ever be
And
right.
this is enough
Dealing with
punishment as it is. Like she's trying to ask her dad if she could still go to the dance, even though
Right,
he crashed the car last night.
I
This is a
look, I
terrible
crashed a car
situation.
last night and I stayed home all day today. This is what happened was horrific.
I've
But
been
I
worrying
deserve to go
all
out tonight.
day. That was punishment enough. I think I've suffered plenty.
I've learned my lesson. Totes. I'll never do it again, but I need to go out and stop assuming.
Everything else that I have in my life, personally,
Oh,
and then
personally.
this,
Okay.
whom I loved, it was not intentional.
We
I
get
will
it.
put
It
my
was
hand
on an
the Bible.
accident.
It was
Okay.
not intentional.
What
That
difference?
needs to be on a
I
Hallmark
would not
card.
do that to him.
I'll put
nor
my hand
anyone
on a
else.
Bible. It was not intentional. I'm going to get a T-shirt that just reads, "It was not
Not
intentional."
Intentional.
I want like a
intentionally
card
went up
that
to
says
bed.
that I can mail
I
it.
didn't
Intentionally
intentionally
left
go to
him.
bed because I'm thinking, okay,
Hold
good,
on,
he can
hold
get
on.
out.
How did you not intentionally go to bed? You said you went upstairs and got into bed. That's intentionally going to bed.
Waiting for him.
And he doesn't come, but you don't go down to check on him.
So I happened to go to sleep. When I say go to sleep,
And what do
it
you
goes
normally do
off,
when you
whatever
go to
you're gonna
bed?
do.
What do you normally do when you go to bed?
What do you mean?
What is a bed for? Going to sleep.
Right.
Oh,
So you
well.
go to
But
bed to
obviously
do
you can
what?
tell too that, like, I've
You
been
go to
drinking
bed to do
also.
what?
But
Okay.
and suitcases are for clothes, but obviously,
You kept telling us, hey, I wasn't intoxicated. I wasn't this. I wasn't that.
Being drunk and intoxicated, which, yes, you can tell that I had been drinking, but
I mean,
Okay.
you are a little slurry on,
So if you
on
weren't
in the video.
intoxicated, then why would you ever leave somebody in a suitcase that's begging to get out, that's
Hey,
telling you
Lori
they can't
Ann,
if
breathe?
I
welcome.
weren't, if I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm gonna go to sleep.
They're trying
Is
to
that
give
what
you
all
a way
are trying
out.
to do? To
We're
portray
not
me
trying
as?
to do
So let's say
anything.
that you guys
I'm simply
never
asking
found this
you to
video.
explain to me
Would you be here
what
accusing
happened.
me then?
Everything was fine and dandy.
No,
I
she
don't
didn't
call
say
it fine and
dandy.
Was fine and dandy.
You were called.
Explain
You
to
all
me how.
don't, okay, for me to tell you this,
Listen,
again,
listen.
mind you, I've been without him for a day now.
Mhm.
I don't
Play.
know.
She's
I
got
mean,
that
I don't
shit
know
on a
what
loop.
you all want me to tell you, because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Oh God. Oh
So
man.
you just
I
left him
didn't
there to
kill
teach
him.
You
Hold
left
on a
him there to
minute.
teach him a lesson.
You're
I
getting
didn't
paused,
mean to leave.
Boone. Here's the deal. Okay. You've been lying this entire ass time. You're indignant and you're full of baloney. Okay. I don't give a rat's fat kneecap if you put your whole entire body on a Bible. I don't believe you.
She's getting buzzed at the gate. When her foot goes through, it's gonna be like zzz.
Yes. She's not getting through at all.
Remember that
They're
time
just
you
gonna
put your hand on
point.
that Bible?
Remember that? Yeah. She's not getting to the gate at all. They're just going to point kind of, I mean, you know, no.
Keep him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole.
I intended to be right back, and the right back never came.
He'll get out no harm. Because you
And
don't.
then he doesn't.
But
But you don't go check on him.
She has the video playing.
Yes.
You say you're up for 30 minutes and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
Sarah,
I'm in the bed.
You even moved.
And so
I
it's
mean,
off.
you admit to moving the suitcase like over. So
You roll it.
you roll it out. Like it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that.
it was in my way.
Don't.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right.
How
You guys
how
are
did he
killing
get
me right
upside down?
I just want you to.
You guys are killing me right now. Stop saying that.
That's how he talks to me most of the time.
What happened? Did somebody come from the upside down and shit went sideways?
I don't know how you want me to say it.
Just trying to figure
How
out
about in a way
what
that
you would
follows
expect
some
to happen if
semblance
somebody
of
were to leave on
rational,
this.
logical
I didn't
thinking
mean to leave him in
based
there.
in reality?
Okay.
What's your reasoning for
The girl detective
not
is
calling
texting on her
911
phone.
sooner?
What?
Because
Oh,
I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was.
What?
I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later, I called you guys.
why?
Not even
5 minutes later.
Nonetheless, that I had to I was trying to do CPR.
Oh,
I was trying to do CPR. I had to get him out
She wasn't.
and try to do CPR, and then called you guys. And then was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone, where he had me count out loud to help me focus on what I was doing.
huh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We were looking at this
It's just-
completely the wrong way. You did
listen,
CPR.
I
What
don't
she
know
says right now.
how.
She-
I mean, you can sit here all day long and say, I thought he was going to get himself out, but that he didn't. And you went upstairs and you stayed there for 30 minutes before you fell asleep.
But can I say too,
You chose not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back
Check
down
on him.
and check on him.
no, wait 1 second, because I know, with you all, and then, because you continually ask me, time frames, where I told you, I don't bother even looking at the clock most of the time. So it's a guesstimate. So
Bitch, you're wearing
for
a
all I know, I
watch.
was-
What's
maybe it
on
was
her
10
wrist?
minutes.
Okay.
Or is that a
But the
shadow?
point is, you
Hold on
left
a
the
minute.
living room where he was begging for help and went upstairs. Regardless
again-
of how long you were there, you left. You say,
I
didn't
thought he was
shadow.
the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
Calling wolf.
So when he asked to be let out,
Does he
what's
frequently
your
say that
reason
he
for not
can't
letting
breathe
him
when he
When
can?
I was upstairs,
No, when he's
What?
asking on the video.
Woe
he
is
asks
me.
multiple times. He has to be
He's
let
a
out.
pessimist, you guys.
Like, why
This
did
is
you
a Debbie
let him out?
Downer. He was ruining the game.
Well, number one,
All he had to do was
number
say
one,
the
I had no
magic
idea it was
word.
going to end like that.
Okay.
The detective
Number
on the
one.
phone getting texts is pissing her off. Okay.
Yeah,
Number two,
that's
just, you know what?
Listen, look at.
I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. They'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Oh, she put him on timeout in there. It was a timeout.
Oh.
Well, based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23. So you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
Don't
Were you
know.
punishing him?
no. Just,
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
I was.
This is what you got.
Redirecting
This is what
his
you
behavior.
make me feel like.
see, and then it's all backfired on me. Like, it's all backfired. And I understand the severity of this.
What kind
He's
of?
dead.
It's awful, I know.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
ma'am,
It's awful.
we're sitting like 6 inches
And I
from
will
each
tell you
other.
both
Stop
this right now,
screaming.
too.
Use
I
your
will never
inside
drink alcohol
voice.
again.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
I will
you'll-
never
no,
drink
you won't,
alcohol
bitch,
again.
'cause
I
you
don't care
finna
what
go
it
to the
is in any
clink.
way, shape, or
The
form.
pain
no,
of
you
disciplining a
But
13-year-old.
let's
I
get
know
back to
all you
this.
moms know it.
What was
You shan't
the reason
be
for
having
leaving him when
alcohol
he's begging to
anymore.
be
You're
let out?
correct
I
about
don't
that.
understand that.
What I have a feeling was, and again, it's the whole time frame thing.
Okay.
I'm not asking you time
Jen,
frame. I don't
doesn't
care
this
about a
feel
time
like
frame.
you're trying
You're
to
in the bag saying,
teenager?
I can't,
My
and
God.
you say, fuck you.
When he, so like, for like the whole few minutes that he was in there, like
Few
Minimum 11.
minutes.
But yes, go ahead. It's a few. 11. Minimum.
But-
For the one video.
11's not a long.
Well, in between the two videos. It's
Between the
11
two
minutes.
videos? Okay.
Yeah.
so what was the question again?
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him?
You're not listening.
You're not
There's
hearing
obviously
what I'm
something in
saying
your
to
head
you
that were thinking
guys.
of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like,
Again, it's the
no.
boy calling wolf.
He didn't call for the
But
wolf. He
where
asked
does-
to be
where
out
does
of the
this game end?
suitcase.
I don't-
What wolf?
You say this is a
This
game.
isn't a damn
Obviously,
game.
like the wrong way.
Somebody lost
There
their
was-
life.
So what was your intention for
Are
leaving him
y'all
in there?
furries
And it's
too?
not
What?
fair. It is not
Oh
fair.
God,
You guys
it's not
are
fair.
trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
That's
What?
what happened.
That's what happened.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
Not
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up a flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
okay.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't.
Okay, Sarah, I'm gonna have to stop you right here. Let me tell you, this is how you're gonna get out of the accidental. They were giving you an opportunity with the drinking. If you would have said, I went upstairs and I passed out, that would be different. But the fact of the matter is, you said that you waited for 30 minutes, okay? And he didn't get out. You at no time did you try to give him help. Stop playing with these people. The detective in red is not beef for your bullshit, and the pregnant detective over here is about to snap your neck with that cord. I'm just saying.
This is like the second half of the interview is starting now. So like, here's where it really gets good, guys.
Okay, good. Brace
Let's
yourselves.
And it's the whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying
I
to
don't
do.
care about 30
Whatever.
minutes.
It's like, for all I know, it's
He's begging
10
for his
minutes.
life. He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't.
Oh,
I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But you
Then what
can't
did you
tell us
intend?
why you left him in there and went upstairs. That's my only issue. Like, what am I supposed to write? What do I write?
So my thing is, though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But again, I'm thinking he'll be up here in a minute. But then I go out.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having
the
fun.
joke's over.
Right,
You said
I know.
You
I don't
said this
know.
was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing. You went upstairs. He had his fingers out of the bag and he was playing. Well, obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like,
We're just trying to figure out
What are you trying to accomplish here?
What's the point of all of this?
why
What was the
why
motivation for leaving them in the back?
why you left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being
Yeah.
stupid, and apparently me going upstairs and hitting the bed, not going to sleep, where it's like, I'm tired now, I'm gonna go to sleep.
That's excluding, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a
Oh my
bump on his eye. I mean,
I don't know what you
How much-
all want
how-
me
I
to
wonder
tell
if-
you. Like, this is
You think she
not
threw
fair
him down the
at
stairs
all,
in that suitcase?
that you all
I
are
think
assuming
Vincent said that
that's
earlier,
from
and I
me.
sure hope not.
where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, would you hope that that person would let you out? Like, you're asking to be let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
Eventually.
Eventually.
I'm guessing. I mean, I don't. I'm blaming it on the wine.
On the wine. Okay, well, the wine's not.
So you guys are like assuming that,
You keep saying we're assuming, but we're not, we
We're
haven't assumed
asking you
anything.
questions.
but you guys are assuming
Bitch,
Huh?
stop using that word.
that's what I
You
did.
keep using that word. I
No.
don't think that
Why
word
did-
means what you think
What-
it
Like,
means.
this is-
The facts of what happened, we got there,
No,
you
Heather,
said
it was
you
a
pulled them out
soft
of the suitcase, you said you went up, you went to bed. We're not assuming
Hey,
that, these are
Coffee
the facts that you're
McQueen.
telling us.
But
Now
when
we're
you said
asking
it's
you
like,
to
oh, I'm
explain it.
tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, that's what you told me on a sworn recorded statement yesterday. Because when I said, oh, you went upstairs and passed out, you were like, no,
No.
I did not pass out. You got attitude with me because you
Oh.
were assuming, you thought I was assuming that you were drunk. So that's an assumption.
Which
that
means
was an
that
assumption
you
when I
have a
said you
drinking
passed out.
problem and you
guess what?
get
You
real
corrected me.
feisty about being called,
You were
being
very adamant about the
accused.
fact that both
Hey,
of you
Queen
had
Bee.
your wits about you. What's your favorite word to use?
Hey, Queen Bee.
Competent.
Good to see
You
ya.
used it today too, to say that you guys were within your wits.
Yeah, there you go, nonstop,
There's
Mom.
two
Put
empty
her
bottles of
in the
wine.
suitcase and tell her
No,
she'll be
but
let
they
out
didn't go to them.
eventually.
I think you did.
We didn't.
There's receipts for the
They were
statement
both
back there.
purchased yesterday, so I don't know how you didn't. Because they weren't there the day before.
The
There
one
was two
was,
Publix receipts from yesterday.
You went to the Publix?
Only thing purchased on either one was a single bottle of wine, 2 of them. So we had each
Damn.
bottle of wine that was empty in your garbage can that you purchased yesterday, or he purchased, but
We
you two
have
would have
for that.
consumed
Heather.
together.
well,
I mean, there's receipts, so it's not even worth the.
Well, you're
So this
assuming
is-
that I went there and bought 2 bottles of wine.
Just because the
So I
receipt
don't
says
know
wine,
what you
Publix
guys are-
lies.
I don't
don't know what
know.
The point of this
We were
is.
just hoping that we could figure out why you,
What was the motivation?
There was no motivation.
well,
But we're
I already
watching a
said that.
video
Can I
that,
go?
after talking
I'm
to
done
you,
talking to you.
everything
I'm
was
ready to bounce.
laughing and fun.
Open the
Now
door.
we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No.
Yes,
It's not.
that's actually absolutely what it was.
No.
No,
Well,
I
assumption.
said
That
fuck
was
The video's
you.
there.
time
We played it
voice.
for you.
I didn't say fuck
So
off. I
you
said
guys
fuck
think
you.
that I intentionally.
That wasn't my angry
You
voice.
did.
It
You got
doesn't
up
matter
off
what
the couch
it doesn't
and
matter
walked
what
up
we
the
say.
couch, or walked up the stairs and got into bed. That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drug you up there. You didn't float up damn stairs.
Okay, well, it's not fair.
Not
It's not
maliciously.
fair
What's
that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
you said you did.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is the
You
most
told us
gaslighting
that.
bitch
You didn't go
ever.
upstairs?
Again,
Bitch,
there
you
was
shouldn't
a
have
hole
done
in a
so.
suitcase. I unzipped it from the hole with one finger,
Well, the damn hole didn't do him no good, did it?
but he could push it open.
No, he
Did he?
couldn't. The video
No.
shows him pushing up.
And
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
I tell
Okay.
you, he can't breathe.
If the woman detective was wearing hoops, they
If
just
someone
got
can
taken
do
off.
something for themselves, they're
Yes.
gonna do it. They don't need assistance unless they need assistance.
So, but
and
why would
desperate.
he start doing it?
Because
Huh?
he couldn't, because it was all the way zipped.
Okay. It wasn't. I
I'm not here to
intentionally
explain
didn't do it.
physics to you.
That I intentionally did not do.
What's that? You didn't intentionally do what?
Zip it all the way.
Nothing.
He nor I.
Well, he's dead as a result
Laid
of your
hands
action.
on each other.
He is dead as a result
I
of your
understand
action. So
That's why
You
this.
two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No,
Huh.
I don't
No.
have anything.
You're right.
He doesn't. Whatever that is, whatever whatever it
He
is.
does.
See, this is what happens. It's not fair that you guys,
Okay.
just because he
Double
has
team
those,
me.
automatically
This is
blame it
what
on me.
happened.
Like,
well,
Where
what
else are
about
we
when
gonna go?
you had your injuries and he gets arrested?
You
Is
guys,
that not
we
fair?
need this
really?
Make
Like,
assumptions.
Same thing.
You're just assuming
Really?
that just
He has
because
injuries.
only
You have
it
injuries.
was
Like,
only the
what
two
does
of
that
us in
mean?
the home
I
that
don't
I did
have
this.
any injuries.
Correct.
Because
So
he
nothing
and I
happened to
have
you.
not been at it with one another.
So every time that you guys fight, you both hit each other. So you should have probably
No.
gone to jail all
You're the
those
woman
times that he went to
detective
jail.
Oh,
here.
now she's
The
The
getting.
one time I did.
Oh dear, this is getting ugly
But
now.
he completely trashed the police report. Because that's nothing what happened. Because the reason why I got taken in was because my story was different than his. So I'm being portrayed as like this abuser.
We're not saying that he doesn't abuse you.
Wait, pause.
Hold on,
So I'm the
give
one
me
that's
just a
being
second. I'm
portrayed as
moving
the
outside. I'm on the
Because
move.
I have never dealt with anything like this before. I don't know what to do, how to do it, and I always know what to do and how to do it.
Oh, do you?
This, I don't know.
Except for
So I don't know,
suitcases.
like,
Suitcases.
what's going on, or like,
Suitcases just confuse the shit out of
We
you.
are simply trying to find out as well.
All right, hold on. I'm going to
We
pause.
got one side of the story. You're telling us, we're going with what you're saying, but
Oh, wait.
then we find stuff that negates what you're telling us.
and I don't even remember doing that.
So I must have not did it.
Okay, now I've paused her. Oh
I
my
don't remember
God.
that. So how do I know that I took that video?
You're just assuming that I'm the one that's recording that just because you see me and hear me. Doesn't mean I recorded that on my phone. It's
so
not
Jen,
fair.
the woman detective, her body posture, is she pregnant? Like the way she's like holding herself, like
I think that she might be, yes.
I think. What does Heather whatever mean by fairs in Sacramento? I just want to know.
Oh, the fair. When grown-ups say it's not fair, it's not fair. People say, my mom used to tell me the only thing fair is the weather. Life is not fair.
So what's Sacramento though? I want to know about that.
Fair isn't maybe like the fair, a fair in Sacramento,
okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
where you go
I
on
get
the
it.
rides and you get
I
the
get it
funnel
now.
cakes and stuff. Okay.
All
Hey,
right,
Yogi
okay.
Jaya, good to see ya. Here we
Okay, press
go. I am. Put you in a suitcase.
You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay?
So
Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Right?
yes, it does.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's
The one?
Oh, look it.
Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
She's
No,
mad. She's on her phone.
Yep.
you guys are scaring me, so like I don't
You're
know
sitting
like
there
what to
texting
expect. I
a
mean, I
bunch of
had
people
questions
about
of
me.
things that I need to
So
be taken care of.
unprofessional.
Like, I don't.
What are your questions?
Are you texting
I
the
have
press?
one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you
I
left him
thought
in the
about
bag
that.
and he's begging you saying, I can't breathe, let me out. And you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
I would never do that to George.
you did.
You did.
Not
It happened.
intentionally. Know that.
It was
I
on an
I don't.
accident. I
Know
went
that.
upstairs.
You
Know
got
that.
up
Know
and
that.
you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing.
Huh? Alcohol's fun.
It's alcohol.
Know that.
So
Not
alcohol
again.
is the reason that you killed him?
You all,
Please sit down.
Oh dear.
Sit down.
Please sit down.
you all, listen.
Jesus.
I did not intentionally.
Did not.
Kill him.
That's a double negative, ma'am.
She got up to give a
So your
speech.
intention
I don't know what it is I
Sit
need
down.
to do or how to do it
She was gonna
or
give a
what to
sermon.
say or how to say it.
But what was your intention?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Who's everyone?
Everything
I
that I've
don't
done
know.
for George and loved
You know
him
what?
and
I bet she
continuously
gives
helped him throughout his
exit
life
speeches when she leaves
with me.
Facebook groups.
I wonder
made him
how
a
she's
happier,
faring in
better
jail right
person.
now in prison.
Everybody
Wonder
got
how
ruined.
these
Everyone
features
knows
are
that.
working because
Everybody got
gaslighting is
ruined.
working for
So
her.
it's like, okay, so while we're in a good place right now, I'm gonna snap. Is that what it? While we're in a good place right now.
You did.
Yes. Absolutely. I got you on video screaming, "Fuck you."
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. This is what
But
it
you're
feels like.
Which was
assuming
however
that
long
it's
ago.
movie.
You're just
You
assuming.
The
said-
videos was from last night.
Clearly,
So it wasn't
Still
that,
inside yet.
yeah.
there's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
But I would never do that.
But
But
you
it happened,
did.
and you did.
But you
But
did.
that's after being playful
But no one's
and
laughing.
having a good day.
No one's laughing except you.
I would hate
Everybody's
to see
having
a
a
bad
good day.
I would hate to see a bad day.
Y'all are making me out to be a person that I'm not. Or will I ever be.
Look at his face.
Or are you a different person when you're drunk?
I wasn't
People have different
drunk.
personalities after they consume alcohol.
It depends.
Oh,
Well,
Because you're sober now, so sober you.
you're kind of a
What about
bitch.
drunk?
not, it's both of us.
Huh?
It's both of
Huh?
us.
What?
And it's, again,
Who's both?
it's not fair that you all are assuming that the marks that he has on him are from me.
Well,
We
we're
asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Well, nobody
Who
else
cares
was
about
there,
the
so
marks?
nobody else was.
I
not
have
talking about the
no
marks anymore.
idea.
I have no
I
idea.
swear I
This
did
is not a
lay
battery
a hand
situation
on him.
anymore.
You just zipped them in the bag.
Nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
What?
You did.
God, she
When he
is
was
a
upside down.
She
Right.
is a
Yeah.
gaslighter.
Right.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because the
Oh my
what
gosh.
you put the
See,
stuff
and that's the
in where his
unfortunate.
body was.
That's the unfortunate thing
Was
too,
upside
is
down.
nobody else was there. That's
We
the
have a
unfortunate
video
thing.
showing the suitcase in several different positions. So
It shows
it
something
shows
about your
one, like
personality
she
that
just
you
said,
can ask
it
me
had to
this.
been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on its back again, so you had to flip it
I'm
to there.
leaving it like this.
It's
please.
not
I'm leaving it
fair.
like this.
You're
I'm leaving
making
it like
sense.
this.
I did not intentionally do this.
Okay.
No malicious content or effort
Content.
was towards this.
Know that.
No malicious.
I would
I'm
say
the point of
does
the
that
video.
help you sleep, but you're not sleeping, so
I mean.
Oh,
the-
goddamn. She's slick.
Last night, I
The-
maybe got an hour.
right.
In
Right.
your voice, you can hear the maliciousness. The fuck you is very, very,
You don't talk to people
Obvious.
like that. That's not like a common like,
Nope.
hey Scott, fuck you. It's not something people do. And no one that sees that
Hey,
is gonna think
Christine.
that. Okay. So we were trying to give you an opportunity
I do.
and it is what it is.
There's
Right.
no maliciousness towards
Okay.
that.
There's no malicious
I would probably
content.
be
She
throwing
just
myself
told
at
you.
my
Aren't you
intent.
hearing?
My intent was not for that to happen.
Hey, Scott, fuck
Went
you.
upstairs and I or maybe you passed out, I don't know. Whichever.
Waiting for him. And the whole time frame thing, it's like, it's
Regardless.
that's not really fair.
Regardless, waiting for him, it's not like you walked up the stairs. You can't fly up the stairs. No one can take you up the stairs. You go up the stairs, you lay in the bed, and you wait for him. Who cares if it's 5 minutes? Who cares if it's 30 freaking seconds? He's begging for his life. He's begging to get out. You go upstairs.
you leave them.
It doesn't matter. So get the time frame out of your mind. It
This
doesn't
whole
matter.
thing, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, because there's this, so it doesn't matter anything what it is I say. So it makes no difference
What if you guys
whatsoever.
never saw this
You're
video?
lying and like you're now changing
Who's
your
lying
story.
about what?
You're now you're drunk.
Oh, I never said that I was drunk.
What?
Exactly, but you did today. Okay.
You said earlier.
Everything.
Alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol. Alcohol
Alcohol.
does a lot to people.
Yes, but I never said I was drunk.
Okay.
Oh,
You did this sober.
you're not taking it.
You
You're not
knowingly left
behind
them
the
down
wheel
there
of a
sober.
car, man. You don't have to
I
deny that you've been
told those
drinking.
of you also that we were both drinking.
But you want to admit that you were drunk. Is that
I'm telling you all both.
I was
This has
tipsy.
changed my life. I will take this.
I am going to suffer.
I don't
in that.
know.
That's a true statement.
I'm sad.
Absolutely.
I'm punished enough. Peace out.
But you're trying to dance around the fact.
Hey, Scott,
that
fuck
What do
you.
you, okay, just
Hey, Christine.
You left them in there. You trying to dance around the fact. You left them in there.
This is not,
You didn't leave them
it's
in there?
not, it's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
Oh, this is not
That
cool.
is-
He's
Mm-mm.
dead. It's
But
not
you
cool.
guys are
think that I
bullies.
did that intentionally.
You are bullying me.
I'm not having fun
You
anymore.
think that I did that intentionally.
You intentionally left them in there and left them. Went upstairs to a different room.
You changed
You
rooms,
intentionally
ma'am.
did that.
You
You guys
did.
are tricking me.
Because I'm thinking he's gonna get out.
You're
Okay,
being
he
you're
didn't.
being boozling me.
Obviously not.
I'm being
When
boozled.
somebody's
You're pressuring
begging
me,
for
but
their,
you're
begging,
admitting
saying,
something.
I
But
can't
when you
breathe.
say that though, but you
I
have to
never
y'all
said
know,
that
out.
there
I
was a
can't
y'all
breathe.
don't know
suitcase.
George though. Like that. Again, I thought it was a boy crying wolf. So it's just like what?
Oh, so if your son was in there and said, I can't breathe, are you gonna open it, or is he 9, so he's not,
Really?
it's not a big deal.
Okay. First of all, what wolf, ma'am? He's calling for help because he can't breathe. There's no wolf. Where's the wolf? This is baloney.
I'm asking a question.
Oh, you said you would never put your son in a suitcase. You would only put George in there.
No, George got in a suitcase.
And you zipped it up.
Not all the way and not intentionally to leave him there.
You accidentally zipped it up? It was on accident?
You're assuming
keep going
that's
away
what
from
I don't
happened.
know. I don't know.
exactly
You're
what happened.
assuming
You
I know
went
how to
off the
work
bed,
a
walked
zipper.
back to
Are
bed.
you all trying to have me admit that? Like, are you trying to have me admit that? Because I will never admit it because it's not true.
Okay. All right.
It's not true.
Okay.
I'm basically stating as a fact because that's what happened.
Okay.
Videotaped him asking to be let out. You go upstairs.
So what, guys? So what? Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
We don't
Other
agree.
than
So what do you want to
It was
do?
not
Can we just agree
out
to
of
disagree?
maliciousness.
I told you
or
there was no
intentional.
malicious content.
I don't know what or how I can say it. I love George. Love him.
Huh?
To this day still.
To this day. It's
Oh,
been 24
man.
hours, lady. Calm the fuck down.
Love makes you do crazy things.
It doesn't do, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, you know what? I've done enough for you at this point. I never gave up on him. Why I'm here today, I'm still not giving up on him.
Huh?
Huh?
I would do anything for him.
Except for unzip a suitcase.
Oh my god.
Oh, who said that? Was that the mail detector that said it too? Let
We're
him out of
simply
the
just trying to go
suitcase.
through. I mean, again, you gave us a completely different story that you churched up to.
Churched up.
This was such a laughing
It
matter.
was fun.
Not by that
All
video.
day, all
Not by that
day.
video. That
All day.
wasn't. Anybody looking at it doesn't, I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
So why is it you all think that
Yes,
y'all
you-
don't know me, you don't know me,
No.
would do something like that, especially having a 9-year-old son?
You did.
Because you did and you taped it
why?
like an asshole.
Like,
Why are you so
Why would you
like
think that?
caught on what we think?
It's
Yeah.
not even taped. You
When-
recorded it
Because
on your
it's
We're
phone.
concerned about what you told us,
It's because
And
like you
The
guys
fact
are like
that George
trying,
is dead.
the things that the video shows that are opposite of what you told us, and then what you've now
like
told
what
us
is
here
opposite?
today. Well, you said that it was funny, and you're the only one laughing.
We were playing before that.
Okay.
But then it stops.
Yeah.
It obviously stops being fun
Well, I
because you're screaming at him. He's
am
begging
not
to get
screaming
out.
at him.
Sounds like screaming at me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you.
The truth?
In no way, shape, or form was this intentional.
Just because you
At all.
repeat it repeatedly doesn't
Ever.
mean, girl,
Okay. Are you still gonna allow us to do your fingernails?
Go for it.
Go for it.
I'm
Okay.
done
go
with
for
this.
I'm
it.
gonna get that set up.
I'm done
I'm
with
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna get that set up. Yeah, I would have to leave the room too,
You need
ma'am.
more water? No, but when you come back and I ask about this,
What is that?
so what?
So what?
Just don't
So what?
understand.
She's gonna work
So
on
it
him.
I don't understand how your story changes so much to the
How
fact
is
that
it changing? Please help me explain,
Well,
understand.
You went on
I don't
about
have
how
enough
this was
crayons to
such
help
a
you
playful
understand,
thing and
ma'am.
You guys were laughing, and it probably was for a few minutes, but then it obviously changes. The whole demeanor of this whole situation completely changes. It's not the funny, laughing matter. He's not laughing at all.
I didn't think he was being serious.
You absolutely sound serious.
I
When you're
didn't think
answering
so.
them.
Like, just,
You don't think your voice, you sounded serious?
Do you joke about choking and cheating?
I,
Are cheating
know
and
what you want me to tell you.
joking matters to you?
it was a great day.
Sarah, oh, was
It
it?
didn't end well,
I was
obviously.
gonna say,
That's an understatement, ma'am.
I can't explain to you. I can't explain
And
to
then
you.
this one little
I
thing, you
think
guys
I-
only
How
want to
horrific it
focus
was.
on that.
Okay, I know this is like immature.
Horrific.
No, I don't.
Because I
I was
don't
gonna
remember
say, I
seeing this
think
video.
that I have a pair of flip flops like that,
horrific.
but I don't. I don't want to
I'm
have
thinking
killer
he's in the
flip flops.
bathroom. I'm thinking he's downstairs in the laptop. I can't find him.
What?
Huh?
Dumpsters in a
So
laptop?
what's gonna happen? Like,
Here's what gets me though, is you don't remember taking videos, you don't know where he is, you don't remember him being in the suitcase, and you're still telling me that you had your wits about you. How does somebody have their wits about them when
see, that's the thing too. But you can clearly tell.
Boom.
You can clearly tell
You
that
can
I
clearly
had been
tell.
drinking some. You can clearly
Some.
tell.
Some.
I had several people that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis.
Oh,
Oh my
here we
God.
go.
Right.
Oh, now I'm an alcoholic and I need help.
Really?
Right. Talk to the property
Really?
manager.
Here
Talk
we
to the property
go.
manager.
Okay.
They did talk to the
Because it's
property
not-
These are
manager.
your neighbors, the one that live next to you. Your property manager
The
does not
property
live
manager
next
threw
to
her ass
you.
under the
They
bus.
see you every day. How
Oh
many,
my
you had two
God.
neighbors you went to and asked you to
People
use
See,
the
that is
restroom
just
and
not
you said,
fair.
"No, hold on."
In your
You had two
neighborhood.
different neighbors that
fair.
live directly next to you. You asked to use the restroom and they told you no and turned you away. You had to go
Oh,
across the way to somebody else.
no, okay. Kim and Eli.
Uh-oh.
Kim is not a nice person.
Oh, Kim's
She's
a
just
bitch.
Oh,
automatically not.
God.
Even
They
after
told
me
her
went
no.
over there and introduced
Kim
herself,
is
she's
the
just not a nice person.
worst.
Then why would you think she would let you use a restroom?
Because Eli was in there. Eli comes over and talks to us sometimes, which I think pisses Kim off because
Oh.
he comes over and talks to us. The two of them,
Was that
they're
yesterday
like
when
super
she was sitting on the
standoffish all the
curb? She had
time.
to go pee and ask
My
the
neighbors down the
and they
I
were
street,
there.
guess.
down the
And the
Right in
neighbors
front
are
of the
like,
the toilet was
detectives. Oh, I
broken.
love
They had
it.
stuff in
and
the
the
bathroom.
neighbors are like, oh, hell no.
So then they're like,
Stayed.
go over there and try over there.
There's two bathrooms.
That
I would let
Kim.
somebody go upstairs and use my personal bathroom. That's what the
Really?
downstairs one is for.
If
Oh,
it's somebody you like, would you?
I-
Or somebody you knew?
Christine,
They're in the
I
process
would
of doing
let
all
you
the stuff
use my
in the
upstairs
kitchen.
bathroom if I had
And
an
there's
upstairs
stuff in the
bathroom.
bathroom and the toilet doesn't work. Just walk across the way, no problem. And of course they let me in. Them and them, they're together.
Okay.
They're
Oh.
they're families.
Oh,
Ah.
And nonetheless, if you really want to know, and I hope it doesn't get them in trouble, but he is over here illegally. So
Oh my
he's trying to
God.
represent his green
Oh
card.
my
What
God.
does that got to
Did
do with
she
you using
really?
this?
hold on
They
just
didn't
a
want to be
minute.
involved.
Like,
Hang
like
on
he was
just a
gonna
minute.
jump up and say, "Pause this. I have to take care of something."
Right. So let me say that. So let me ask you this, Sarah. They didn't let you use the restroom and they called you a drunk.
And she
So
threw
you
him under
think
the
that
bus.
it's a good idea to call fucking ICE? You just happen to mention, well, I don't want to get them in trouble, but bruh, he's here
What did
illegally.
Shush, pause this meeting, please. We have something very important to take care of.
Wait, oh, you didn't let George out of the suitcase. Just a minute. That's
We'll
irrelevant.
come back to this. Put a pin in it.
We've got a deportation to look into. Fuck out of here. That's why Kim don't like your ass.
No, I was asking last night, because, we had several different people in the
Assuming
neighborhood come
that
up saying
Eli
that
and
she was
Kim,
drunk on a regular basis.
Eli and Kim. Okay. Did you ask Minnie next door?
Those are the ones next door that she asked to use the restroom, and they said no.
No,
Oh
she
my God,
said no.
right in front of them.
And like I
Yes.
said, she's not a nice person.
She's not a nice person. We hate Kim.
They're not nice people, so their answers don't count.
You said that we could.
They just don't like me because they're jealous.
And you don't
What's
have
she
to
break out
always
right now?
do
What's
it.
this?
I have no idea what this is.
I don't have a problem.
Amelia says it's notes. What's that?
Oh,
So, am I getting my phone back?
no.
What about Lucas's laptop?
Not today.
What does that mean?
We're still going through
It's
everything.
not
that's
today.
fine.
You're the one just telling us there's videos that we need to see on it, so we need
That's
to do our
fine.
due diligence that we go through everything.
See, and that backfires on me now too, because now you all think that I had even more
Because shit.
intent to do what I did then, which was not intentional.
So now you guys are going to find more
And that-
evidence When I was
Is
nice
that
enough to
correct?
let you use the
I
Yes.
laptop.
let you. Look.
No,
I'm
but I'm
unlike
asking, is that
Kim.
correct?
I let you
No,
use
I'm
the
not gonna
laptop.
do
She
anything
wouldn't
that
even
you're
let me
saying.
use
I'm
the
not-
downstairs
you're-
bathroom.
And now it's gonna backfire. You're
So
gonna go
he's
in front of
probation officer.
evidence.
Ugh,
Do you all
It's
inform
not
her or do I need to
fair.
call her?
Oh my god. Oh wait.
We don't
Pause
have
and
to
take it back
Hold
20
on.
seconds.
all right. Hold on.
Are you saying because he's still on probation?
Hold on. I can't find the
No.
thing.
So his probation officer
So his personal stuff. Listen, okay, Rick, this is
is not intentional
What's that?
in that. Is that correct?
She's asking about your tag in your hand.
No, but I'm asking if that's correct.
No, I'm not going
I'm
to
not
agree to
making
anything that you're
assumptions.
saying. I'm not, that you're,
friend,
So his probation officer,
probation
do
officer.
you all inform her or do I need to call her?
we don't have to inform her, so if you would like to call her, you can. Are you saying because he's still on probation?
No, but it's because of the nice lady that she is and all that she's done for him. I didn't know how it was.
Wants
Legally,
to
we
make
just
the
have to tell his parents,
notifications.
and we don't go telling. We don't,
Everybody else?
I didn't even know who his probation officer was, so no, I wouldn't go.
So the same thing.
What are you
for
going to
classes.
cancel his probation
I
appointment?
need to do that too.
Classes.
The-
Need to do what?
You're in the
Substance
cop
abuse
shop,
class
bitch,
and
not the
his
fucking
battery
funeral
intervention.
home.
Who's gonna cancel his
Yeah, something
class?
else I was just getting ready to ask. So, other than this, so initially, what was the cause of death?
She is still pending because she wants to hold the body for an additional day to see if more of those bruises turn into something bigger. And she's doing some other tests that she's got to do. So she's pending it.
So
for
other
now.
than the being locked in a suitcase.
So, and that couldn't have been because of him being in the suitcase? Or
That's
y'all are
what
saying
she-
that I
that's what-
physically did it?
That's what she's determining.
So,
The ones on the head, I asked her, could that have been from the suitcase?
But did you guys look into his anemia?
Are they testing for anemia? He's
Nor did
anemic.
he
Did
touch
you
me.
know that? And remember, the neighbor is
I'm
here
leaving it
illegally.
at that. So I don't know if you all know how to do this because so that's what I was gonna get ready to ask you. So are you all updating his parents today or when you get the final whatever?
Oh
What-
my
Oh my
fuck.
god. Why
What
does it
we tell
matter?
his parents, what do you mean?
Because
We're gonna talk with them.
Yeah.
okay,
I have to.
but it's gonna
like,
come down to me,
What?
What do you mean?
right? So it's being
You're
put
gonna
on
tell
me.
him that you're accused
Who
that
said
you
that?
assuming.
But I'm not. So what is it you would tell them?
We're gonna give them an update, just like we gave you an update on their autopsy.
Okay, so it's whatever
Well,
bruise,
here's
scratch,
the
and
thing, here's the thing.
whatever on the head.
We had to deliver news to them last night that their son was dead. There's not a whole lot of conversation that goes on after that. It's not a very easy thing
Was
to
it
do.
yesterday or Sunday?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sunday. Today's Tuesday, right?
Chenlu, you have to say the 4
Did we
clubs.
meet you yesterday?
oh, did somebody join membership? I can't see it on the StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. Kes
Oh,
Chick.
I'm just
thank
asking.
you, Keschik. Welcome to the Fall
Did we not meet
Club.
yesterday?
Thank you, thank you.
It's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday.
Okay.
Huh? What? I don't even know what day of the week it is
Got it.
now. I'm confused. What day did this happen?
Got it.
So I don't know if I asked you guys or
She's got
how
all
I
her
find
notes.
this out other than talking to his parents, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably a terrible idea.
It's probably a terrible
What?
idea.
Probably a
You
terrible
say
guys
anyway.
idea.
Finding out about funeral.
You're not invited, bitch.
That's not even something
Look
that's been probably talked about between the family. That's not something we ask. We have no way of.
Oh,
I
this
didn't
is one
know
of those
by now.
highlighted questions. One
So-
of those
It'll be
highlighted
up to them to
comments.
make the arrangements of what they want to do. If
Which
she
one?
just told you
Kes
this
Chick
quick,
didn't just
being told
join.
last night.
I think she did one of those
Oh.
highlighted.
Oh, because
Wager
she's been a member for
that they have
7
been
months.
considered
Oh,
Mhm.
well, welcome. Thank you for being a
My
member of
body
the
can't even be released.
Fall Club
I've
for
been there
7
with
months,
parents,
babe.
grandparents, aunt and uncles. So I don't know if I have the right to or not, but like I was gonna
Stop
call his
talking.
former employees whom he
Oh
really
my
cares
god.
about and let them know.
This dumb bitch. You don't,
You can-
Sarah, you don't own
Why
a
would
phone
the
anymore.
I
cops-
just don't wanna do something that
You
I'm
do
not
not own a phone anymore. You have no phone number. You can't call anybody.
Wait
How do
a
I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring.
It's at the medical examiner's office.
Bitch, you're
It'll
going
come
to
us
jail.
eventually,
You ain't
and
getting
then-
nothing.
I bought it.
Oh,
to the next
family.
I'm gonna go pawn that.
Okay.
I bought it for him.
Public
That is
swine
so
isn't
delicious.
cheap.
It was on his finger, it goes to them, they're the ones that are gonna release it.
So I'm never gonna see it again.
No.
Great.
I won't get that back.
I'm sure I won't get
You
that
hear her
back.
mumble under her breath.
Yes, I'm sure I won't get that back.
So for all of this,
This-
like, how do I find out what's what, how many, like, what's
We don't
been
care.
found?
What that is?
In court, in
Uh,
discovery.
Pillow with stains, swab with stains on pillow, suitcase.
That will all be sent off to
FDLE.
daily.
Yeah, you're not going to get to write it off on your taxes as a donation,
So, and then like
Sarah.
whatever white can with blood and
I love
necktie
how she
with
said,
blood was from the suitcase.
What about this? I'm not gonna read that. I'm not your
Why would you guys,
friend.
you'll take it there, the baseball bat for Lucas. And the receipts. And this is just his phone, my phone, and then the laptop.
These are the weirdest
Yeah, when anything can
questions.
be
You don't
released,
own
we
things
will release it,
anymore.
but we are very early in this investigation, and it's not an
So-
overnight process, unfortunately.
So,
She thinks
What's
she can go home now.
So what's
They're gonna
next?
come
She thinks she can go home now.
and Swab your fingers.
no, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like, do I need to be doing something or like,
You need to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
I mean, like, so like for, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like,
I got all
because it
straight
makes it
A's.
sound like to me, like,
Why don't you
I'm
just
being
ask
accused
what the
of
fuck
something
you're
that was
asking?
not
Are you going
intentional,
to
Like,
charge
I'm
me
being
or
accused
not,
of something.
motherfuckers? That's what you want to
and
know.
a handful of other things that I'm being accused of.
A handful of
So
other
I don't
things.
want to be at home with Lucas and you guys
You're
show
not
up.
going home.
You're not going home. It's fine.
Listen, is this when they tell her?
I don't know.
So-
I haven't seen this all the way through
We're
yet.
still investigating. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
So
Can I
is
leave?
there going to be concrete whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, this is what it is, kind
Huh?
of thing, or like,
What
because I've done the whole
are you
court
saying?
thing, I've done the whole attorney thing, I've done whatever. So if I'm not admitting anything about being intentional,
Oh my
killed
Jesus. fuck.
George,
You're going the wrong way,
About
lady.
being intentional and I killed George.
that's not the situation,
I'm not
but it's
admitting
trying
that.
to depend on me.
Are you drunk now?
That was not my intent, but it's trying to depend on me.
Just
So
ask.
however, or whatever it is
There's
I
a
need to do in order
video.
for that to be proven.
What you need to do
Then I
is
need
get
to do
yourself
so,
a
which is why I'm
motherfucking
trying to get my
attorney. You
ducks in a
finna
row.
go to jail, ma'am.
So that's why I'm asking what the next step is, other than me getting my nails swabbed.
Stand up and put your hands behind
She
your
wants
back.
to go home.
I already
I mean,
told you.
You want me to tell you how to not be accused of a crime? Is that what you're saying? Like, I don't know what you
I'm
want.
trying to prepare myself for whatever may need to be done, so I can, I
I
guess,
You're
stick up
going
for
to jail.
myself.
You're going to jail.
mean, I think you're
Tonight.
doing just fine. You came, you talked.
I just don't want you guys to, again, show up and Lucas is in the house.
Oh no, that's fine. Where's Lucas now? Don't worry about it.
Well,
then.
we did tell you yesterday that we don't want to do anything around your son, hence why you came to us. So I don't know why you think that's gonna change.
That and or me not just show up back home.
I'm sorry, what? That or what?
Me just not show up back home.
She's
That's
She's
what,
trying to say, are you
Oh.
guys arresting me today?
right.
he's so happy that I'm staying over at the house with Brian. Like, so happy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going back to the house, to my house, for however long I can stay over here because of whatever to blow over.
What?
Blow over.
And again, if you don't mind me asking, so for
It's not like you're in a car accident, lady.
whatever it is you all are
Whatever you guys are.
claiming from the
planning.
videos, which, yeah, is that what you're
Come
gonna
on,
tell
lady,
him?
on a roll.
Like his parents? It's like, oh yeah, and by the way, she did.
Did what?
I mean, what would you tell him?
I don't think it really matters what we're gonna tell the parents.
Oh yeah, it is, it's steel to the fire.
It's none of your business.
It's steel
fuel
to the fire.
Hide things, and I don't know, I'm not saying we're gonna go, I'm not saying that we're gonna go and tell them every single thing we have. But again, this is the Orange County Sheriff's Office, that's public record, so eventually, like, this all will come out.
Mhm.
Guess what?
So-
Guess what, Sarah? One day
just
you're going
like
to
I'm
be on
not-
this
You're
YouTube
making it
channel
sound like
called
we're
the
gonna
Ward
tell them something,
Case
so
Studies, and
then
we're
your
going to
life
roast
is
the
in danger,
fuck out of you.
and I don't like that acting secret.
Welcome to the Thunderdome,
So, let's
bitch.
just nip that in the butt right now.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Let's just nip that in the butt right now.
Right.
I cannot
But
I
we
cannot
What are we gonna
choose.
tell them?
But we can't even, but so technically there's no concrete report yet.
Concrete. What?
Even. Right. So.
What are you,
so
Bob the
it's,
Builder?
You want me to like tell you exactly what I'm
Bunch
gonna
of
tell them? I don't know what I'm gonna tell
expect
them. I don't know what I'm gonna tell them. Let's just leave it at that.
There you
Just like
go.
you don't know why you went upstairs. I don't know what I'm gonna tell them.
Oh.
So
Parents that are dealing with.
Sassafras.
can I call you the way that I did last time?
Yeah, my phone is an open line.
This guy.
Oh, he left
I
her.
get it. Look, I get it.
Huh? You get what?
That looks really bad.
Look at this girl is not your friend. Don't try to love her with her now.
No,
So that's what
no.
scares me. Like, what do I need to plan on? Like, what do I
You
need
need to
plan
plan on going to jail.
I promise you,
I don't
on
know.
my son's life,
Oh, don't do that.
it was
Mm-mm.
not intentional.
She doesn't like it. Look at her hand.
Don't do
I
that.
Look
promise
at her hand.
you,
I know.
She's
on Lucas's
irritated.
life, it was
Yeah.
not intentional.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what would be a true statement, what would not. I mean, you're promising on your son's life, that's fine.
That's how much it means.
Sorry.
That's how much it, look, that's how much it means.
Okay.
She's not impressed.
I hope you take that to heart, please.
And it's documented that you said that, yeah, I get it.
Do you have any idea when I can get my phone back?
No telling.
What do you say?
I just said no telling. I mean, our digital forensics unit is, got a lot of cases on their plate. I mean.
Well, and that's not
Just
technically
as
my
long.
laptop, it's Lucas's laptop,
Okay.
but he plays, you'll see all the games that he has on there.
Well, you
As
probably
soon as we
shouldn't
can do
have
that, that's what we
unalived
will.
your
As soon as
boyfriend.
we can release your phone, we will, but
The woman
I-
detective was like,
we
we
have no way of being
paged
able to tell you because
the
we don't
officer to
have
come transport her
control over
15
the
minutes
case.
ago.
Right.
Where's he at?
That's who she's called. That's who she's
I don't know.
texting
And
right
I
now.
think,
She's
honestly,
like,
with
this
everything else
person better get here
going
now.
on,
I'm
that
done.
should probably be at the
I've
bottom
had
of the
enough.
words.
This is gonna
trying to make
be a
things
different
happen so we can have
episode
the
of
laptop
Snap.
back.
This is gonna be part 2. If you don't get her out of here.
Does Brian not have a laptop for him?
He has his laptop that he has to do for work, but he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping.
They're not gonna give you Lucas's laptop. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's not a big deal, there's nothing on the laptop.
When did this
anyway.
happen? Anaphylaxis X.
Hold on, I'll tell you. Oh crap! I can't. I have to make it small
So
real
you will
quick.
keep me posted, like updated.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I can look. Sorry.
Totally.
That's
It's
my thing,
February
is I'm trying to
23rd,
figure out what I
2020.
need to do in
So
the
this is
meantime.
like what, the 25th
I don't know, I can't,
of
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know what
2020.
to tell you though.
Mhm.
And she went to,
What am
she
I
had
supposed to do?
trial.
But you all
last
have more
year.
information than I do, where it's, yeah, you
Maybe we
might
can
wanna,
watch
or
some
yeah, you might wanna.
highlights. Not tonight,
Like, we have
obviously,
more
but you
information
know,
on what?
Like,
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
you're welcome.
And most of it we got from you.
but that, like I was telling her, like,
We had a good
Yeah,
conversation while you were
that's
out.
that.
We already have, yeah.
Which I swore on my son's life was not intentional.
And I
Uh-huh.
swore on my son's life. You didn't
So
see it, but I
that's
So
did.
why
she's
I'm
swearing
trying
on
to
Bibles and
figure
her
out what I
child's
need to do
life.
for myself
While you were gone, I made this swear, and
going forward with
It was
it.
as good as a
Nonetheless,
pinky promise,
with his
bruh.
family.
Like, come on.
And are you all just showing up with Lucas in the house?
We've already both told you that we would be mindful of any situations.
That's why we're going to take you to jail now.
I can't. Where's the cop? I want to see it.
I
How much
know.
longer do we have to go? Because I want
Let
to see
me
her go to jail.
All right. We're at 134. Hold on.
So do you guys,
Take it
I guess you're
to
gonna
that
call me
next
tomorrow?
bump.
Or do we need to come back down here?
Oh yeah, it's at the
I'll
end.
chat with you next time.
It's at the end. We still have 20 minutes.
I have no idea when I'm gonna call you next.
Isn't the report come out tomorrow?
I'm just saying a report is generated through us, and the sheriff's office is a public entity. So if someone were to come request something, then
No, I'm talking about, his autopsy.
she's waiting and doing more follow-up, but
She's looking at him again.
yeah.
It takes a minute for
She won't be finished
toxicology
with him.
too, Sarah.
She's
So,
pending further stuff.
you know, it takes a while. This is what happens when someone is
So after this,
someone
what?
passes away due to unnatural causes, like
done?
homicide
For now?
in a
I'm
suitcase.
done for now.
I'm done for now. Can I go?
So, how do you end one of those interviews? Just get up and storm out?
Yeah, a flounce, a huge
Like,
flounce.
teach us that skill.
Someone
Like, when you're
just
done
to
being
get
there,
back.
what do? Just barge out?
The
Most
FDA
of
legal
that
results.
you won't get back. The swabs and stuff will.
Yeah, you're not going to give your swabs back, and you're not going to
They
get
don't
your
know
phone
that?
back. What are we waiting for now? What's happening?
Our dispatch center keeps. calling my
They're waiting
phone.
for the cop.
I keep having to have other people call them to see what they need.
Yeah, they're calling the transportation. Now they're just killing time.
I hope you all can really both truly understand that that's what happened.
You're still going with that,
One more
man?
please.
I miss him a lot.
I mean,
All this good.
but my question has remained the same. What do you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position like that?
Yes, but you have to understand too,
No, just what would you expect?
Anaphylaxis. We're all still using our livers, babe. We cannot take a shot
I
every
had no
time
idea
she
because
says
I've
it
never done
wasn't
it before.
intentional.
Why would I?
Exactly.
Why would I do it before?
Why did you do it now?
Why would you? Yeah, why would you do it ever?
Do what?
Do what?
I
Huh?
clearly
Put a
said-
puzzle together? Do you
why.
put puzzles
Why?
together? Puzzle putting together is
No,
fun.
you don't know
Never-
why. You
never-
just know that it's not intentional, but you don't know why. But that's okay.
Oh, I like her. She's
Really?
very
I'm not trying to force
snarky.
you to say something that you don't know.
It's feeding and petting.
What?
What?
And the closed captions were no help.
Did they froze or is it just that awkward?
It's awkward.
Oh.
See, because there goes her foot.
The fact that you guys would assume that I'm that kind of person.
It's
Not
devastating
assuming
to you, isn't
anything.
it?
We're going by the facts. It happened.
Let me pick up my
Like,
purse.
Getting her purse.
I'm getting
Your
my things.
purse.
I'm about to take my ball and go home. I'm playing with y'all no more. I think this other detective is playing Candy Crush or Heyday. Or maybe she's like me and plays Matchington Mansion. I only play Candy Crush when my older daughter hits me up. Mom, go on Candy Crush. I need lives.
Man, this is painful.
It is. Let me put her on, speed her up a little bit because we're almost to the end, and I'm just gonna kick her up a notch to 1.25.
These silences.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable. This is that awkward silence that people talk about in
So,
relationships.
You're gonna have to live with
Oh, here she is saying about how she's punished enough.
is punishment enough.
Oh,
my
okay.
God, she said it.
She did say it. All right. Well, it is.
I think so, I haven't slept.
Yeah, okay, let her out, guys. She said it's punishment enough.
Everybody else take a shot because I won that one.
You sure
I got
did.
the quote.
You did. It's punishment enough. I'm good. Unlike
Not my
George,
intention.
who was
No.
obviously being punished, and you know, you were going to let him out eventually, but eventually never came. And I remember February of 2020, and she's dressed appropriately. It's pretty warm that year. I remember that because that was right before the pandemic.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now. No,
So does everybody else.
punishment in itself.
Oh,
Punishment. Oh my God.
punishment in
This
and of
guy's
itself.
like, bitch, that's not.
Just think if you would just unzip that suitcase and not yelled "fuck you."
I'm brewed with alcohol.
I'm never going to drink again, I promise.
Unfortunate that
Yeah, because you're going to jail. You're going to have to make that prison wine in your toilet. Good luck.
nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
But you have your honor roll memories to hold on to as well. That'll get you through.
Daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Oh,
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse? How I feel?
you
You're fine. That was there yesterday.
do you know where you are,
Are you
ma'am?
trying to make me feel bad?
Are you trying to make me feel guilty? Are you trying to make me feel like a criminal?
I don't appreciate your comments over there. I feel bad enough.
This is highly inappropriate. I just got done telling you I've been punished enough.
I'm in agony.
Applause.
I don't
Did you
need
see
your
that?
comments.
Did you see that right after I made my thing? It said applause. After my commentary. More applause.
What is this for?
The fingernails. Yeah. What's the next step
What's
after?
this for?
Are you gonna push my cuticles back too?
Well, I just cut my nails yesterday. So like there's not really much fingernail to cut.
I just soaked my nails in bleach. Good luck.
I have a cuticle problem.
You got any cuticle oil in that bag? My cuticles are kind of rough. Also, I'd like a round tip, not a square tip. This is at one. We're speeding you up. This is a. We're
I never
good.
thought about that, but like CSI people must be good manicurists. They go fast.
They might be.
Like attention to detail, quick. She just cut
You're
all the
right.
nails.
Well, I have her sped up too.
Oh.
That's helping. Remember that time I was watching that video and making commentary, and I was like, "He's driving really fast." Jen, you have him sped up.
Wow, she's a pro.
She is like Sonic the Hedgehog fast. Lightning McQueen. I like how the camera angle switches every so often.
I know, it makes it like
They're fancy up in Florida.
yeah.
Also, I think that well, maybe when they
Did
maybe
you see
that
her
bag
TikTok? She
is
set her off. She touched evil.
yes. You know what though? I'm thinking to myself, that's an awfully large. See, if I were in there and I were in her position, I'd be curious about why they need such a big ass brown bag. What else they finna put in there? Spoiler alert! It's show close.
I'd be shuddering like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I would be saying, some of the when she said, "Are you trying to make me feel bad?" You know what I would have said to her? Don't talk to me.
Are
Don't
you
talk
trying
to
to
me,
make me feel
criminal. Don't talk to me. She's probably one of she does remind me a bit of that's why I know this is why I kept calling her Susan, because she does seem like one of those people that would complain about like the burger not being laying on the bun, like it being askew. Do you see this? Does this look like quality burger to you? Are you trying to make me eat this? It's not fair. Did you intentionally fuck up my burger? It's not even centered.
No, she says she's an optimist.
2 fingers.
She's a very positive person. Remember, she told you.
Oh,
know
that's
that.
right.
Know
Know that. When she said that, she reminded me of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the very first season when Camille Grammer had that dinner party and Alison Dubois was one of her guests, the psychic that the show Medium is based off of. And she was doing a reading and she would end her, she was doing it to be ugly, what she was saying. And at the end, when she finished what she was saying, she said, "No, that."
Okay.
You're not free to go.
You promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we talked about today?
You're not free to go.
What do you mean?
He has to swear.
What do you mean?
Remember how I swore you yesterday on the
Slow
audio
down.
recording? I just forgot.
Sorry. I got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, go. It's paused.
I'll
put her back on normal.
This.
All right, let me rewind.
Accurate to the best of your knowledge.
I don't know what I pushed.
For which
True and
everything.
accurate to the best of your knowledge.
What, that it wasn't
Oh
intentional?
shit, hold on.
Everything you
Well,
said
it wasn't
today.
intentional. I told you the truth. It wasn't intentional. I know we're all like relishing this part.
Right,
Hope
and
y'all
here
stuck
she is,
around
bless
and
her
did
heart,
Yeah.
cleaning up.
So you're not free to go. Okay.
Okay.
Do you promise everything you told us was the truth?
Yeah,
Or
she's
no?
pregnant, babe.
Yeah.
Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
He has to swear. Remember how I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so he raised his hand to remind me to tell you.
Okay.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
For which
True
everything.
and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Oh,
But
she's
that
gonna try to hang on to that.
Everything you've said
Everything you
today, everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate. To the
Well,
best
I
of your
didn't know
knowledge.
that I was supposed to be telling the truth because they didn't do that till the end.
Correct.
Define knowledge and best.
That's how
Anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody.
I didn't know what it would do because they didn't have me
To
raise
ensure
my
that
hand.
everything that we talked about.
I mean,
is
literally,
that.
bitch, you
True and accurate to the best of that
10
person's
minutes
knowledge.
prior, you
Answer question.
swore on your son
best of
and
my
a
knowledge.
stack of Bibles.
Everything
So-
that
What do
told
you
us
mean
today is
by
true and accurate
knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
What's
Yes,
best?
but it was not
Bitch,
intentional.
Define
answer.
best.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around.
Woohoo!
face the wall.
Don't act like you ain't never
Do you have
been in this
anything in your
position
pockets
before,
that I should
ma'am.
know
Now,
about?
the charges are different, but
So
Why is this happening?
I need to go
Because
get my
George is
car.
Not
I need to-
intentionally.
Who's gonna call?
We understand
He's
that.
still
The
there.
probation officer?
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand
call
that.
Ryan, please.
Okay.
Or can I make
Oh.
a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the
stop
jail.
pretending like you ain't
Why
never
is
been
this-
arrested
So
before.
this was a
Why is
trick.
this happening?
No,
No,
it's
not
a
a trick.
trick.
Why is this
I
happening?
brought you in here to ask you to explain a few things to us,
Uh-huh.
and
You were read your rights.
I just bought a
your
that's a new
response
pack of
to
cigarettes.
everything was,
Right.
basically, I didn't do it.
Well, shit, I wasn't
Intentionally.
serious about never having alcohol again.
Well,
Fuck.
If you never saw that video, would you be arresting me?
Right.
Because I let you use my laptop, and then you got the video off.
And now
I didn't know you were going to do that.
this whole thing has backfired on me. It's not fair.
Really?
So if I didn't show up,
If I didn't show up.
I came here willingly,
Why
and this is what you do?
Because
before y'all said I could leave, that I was done after this. After
They
that.
lied.
we were done, yes, we were done. Absolutely.
So now, so that's what it is,
You never asked if you could leave, idiot.
right?
Right. Yeah.
Not
Shucks.
intentional.
Okay. We get
What
it.
am I supposed to do now?
What
Sit
am I
there and
supposed to do
wait.
now?
You will,
Someone needs to call Brian.
Okay.
Lucas is waiting for mom to come home.
No, he ain't.
This was not my intention. I thought I was waiting for you all to come and figure out what's what and how many.
that's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home.
Did you ask if you could leave?
Amelia, how many
Now
years
he's
did
just
she
not going
get?
to have me come home. So there's nothing that I can do.
No.
Not
Look at-
now.
She's trying to.
There's
She's trying to
nothing
be
that I can
provoking
do
now.
in order to go
Are you
home
trying to
and
negotiate?
prepare.
Yeah, what does she want to do? Look
You'll
at
be
it.
afforded a time in court, you'll be afforded an attorney.
There's nothing
You'll
I
be
can do,
afforded,
Scott.
a chance to talk to a judge. and
Nothing.
all that stuff will be
I said I
worked
But
gave
what's
up
the time frame for
alcohol.
that though?
Fuck you, Scott.
out.
What's the
I'll
time
tell you,
frame
you
of
should
that,
make first
though?
appearance Probably like tomorrow morning, if not tonight, depending how things are busy, how quickly you get down there.
Oh, and spoiler alert, we're
I
about
don't
to.
work
I'm
in
going to
that.
tell the judge I didn't do it on purpose. It's
And I
not
need water,
intentional.
like, really bad.
He's gonna see. You can stand up. You better sit down, ma'am.
She's jumping up.
Yeah.
Don't
Look at-
check me down here.
Absolutely did not.
Amelia, how many years did she get?
Yeah. How many years
I
did she
just
get?
got those.
They're cigarettes. Okay.
They are not allowed in the jail.
Oh.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes.
Why are you going through my purse?
What? Am I good on that?
And what am I supposed to do with my car?
Where you find where it is. When you get down there, you'll have free phones, you'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
Yeah, once you get down there and get booked in, you'll be able to use a phone in the waiting
Well, how
area.
long will that take? Because I need to talk to Brian.
Look at her. Look at the
Yeah, that's
officer.
up to you.
She's like, oh, this one's gonna be
I
trouble.
would say within the hour. It's a free phone
Yeah?
call
Yeah.
in the lobby. It's a free
All
phone
I'm
call.
doing is bringing you there, sign
Yep.
this paper, and you're all done.
She has
Bitch, I don't
no
know
clue.
anything about this.
So can
Don't
I ask
even
you,
talk to me.
or whoever it is,
I'm totally going to look up the
holding
letter.
cells? The holding cells?
Mhm.
Am I gonna be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Am I
Let me
going to
know
be
that.
padded in one of those padded
Well,
cells?
She's-
you're familiar with the big bag.
She's
As long as you
already.
go in
I'm really
and
cold.
you
Can I
got
have one of those
civil servant,
jackets?
they'll put you in the big bag. You'll
Who
be
do I
left
see
there.
about getting
for a
a
while.
goose down
No,
that's
comforter?
not up to us.
You
We
know,
don't
the
work at
jails is
As
cold.
long as like he's saying, is you don't
If
act
you
up.
go in and act like this, you'll go in and they'll put you in the big bag. If you go in there screaming and kicking and yelling and
Why would
cursing
I
at
do
people,
that?
I don't know.
But people do
I'm just
do
letting you
it.
know that's what happens. That's how they weed people out. If you go in acting like this,
So I asked for the big bay?
they'll put you there as long as you're acting like this.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack on those little things.
Hey,
Let him know.
change the cups. Call it
Go
in.
ahead, stand up.
I have not.
So what am I gonna do with my
Thanks,
purse?
It's
Never
inventoried,
see it
ma'am.
again.
The cigarettes and stuff.
Never going to see it again.
I put the lock up too. My bad.
Oh, no, it's all right. No opposite, so.
You know,
What made you all decide to do this?
Stop it.
what?
Because I knew this was gonna happen.
What made you guys think this is a good
So I
idea?
came
Well,
down
we
here
gave-
willingly.
Why are you doing this
Absolutely.
to me? What's happening?
So when did you
You were
decide
trying
to
to
do
figure out
this?
what's going on. We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, we got it. Unintentionally, sis.
That's
Got it.
not. George is dead.
Are you trying to make me feel bad?
You act like when
Did you
say
just guilt trip
unintentionally, that
me?
absolves you from everything.
I need to get, I have my, I don't know if it's, Able to be or
You need your
not?
oil, then. I apologize.
I have things in my car that I need to,
Like what?
Put your-
What kind of stuff do you have in your car that you're worried about?
well, I have my medication.
Okay,
Oh,
they have
here
a
we go.
pharmacy There, so if there's something that you have to have right away, you'll be seeing a nurse.
It's panic attack stuff.
Well, again, when you get
She wants her
checked
daily.
in, you're gonna be seeing your
She-
nurse,
yeah.
and that they have a pharmacy there, so they'll be able to take care of any kind of that stuff. That protocol is out of my realm.
Are they
I
going to
don't
put
work
me
on
in
this, I
the
don't know, but I do know
non-intentional
they do have
cells,
things.
or am I
I
going to be there with
Yeah,
other criminals?
Am I going to be with the unintentional prisoners?
Okay?
I'm not
I
very
want to
mean.
be. I want to be with the no malice content prisoners.
I was like a straight A student. I don't really know how to be hard.
Am I
And
going to be in here with the honor roll? Because I should be in here with the honor. You know, I was on the honor roll back in 1983 on the honor roll. Yes, ma'am, I was.
so I have really bad allergies, and am I going to be in a cell that they clean with for like special allergies?
Also, my opioids are in the console of my vehicle. I'm going to need one right now.
So who's going to pay my power bill? Because it's due. I need to go home so I can pay the bill.
Did you see how when she was checking my fingernails, how they're not cut evenly? They're all uneven. Can I get a file or something to go with me?
I
How long
can't. I cannot. Fuck you, Scott.
Are these handcuffs yours or are they mine to keep? What's going to happen next? And what's the time
My skin
frame
really
for that?
turned green. Like when I got my ears pierced, my ears turned green really fast from the fake silver, so I can't be in these very long.
I have a metal allergy and I'm also claustrophobic. I can't be in jail. Also, I don't know if you heard me say this or not, but I've been punished enough. Jeez
Dude,
Louise.
I think that is like so
I
big.
think
One of
she
my
already went to trial, Amelia. Let me look.
one of like the most classic, one of my favorite, funniest ones. I can't even stand like that. That people don't talk like that. They don't just say "fuck you, Scott."
It's not like I go to work. You know, I just come into work one day and I'm like, "Hey, Scott," and then she says, "Fuck you, Scott." I thought that I think she's been tried already. You guys, hold on.
Dude, she's a Looney Tune.
I typed Susan in. That's not her name. Jen, come on. Oh my God. Sarah Boone trial. Let's see.
Thanks for sticking it out with us, Amelia.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Oh. She has not gone to trial yet. Let me hit up. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Ah, hell. I don't know how to work my phone. Oh, it does say suitcase murder sentencing Thursday. No, that's a different lady, a different person.
Everything I see is from like May. I don't know, but I wanna.
She was charged 2 years ago, but COVID happened, so she ought to be coming up pretty quick too.
Oh, it says her trial was reset will begin November 7th, 2022.
Dun dun dun.
Oh man, that's forever. Well, that's what she's
It's
guilty.
not forever away, babe. We're already almost to August.
Oh.
So I have to get through August, September, and October. And you know there's going to be plenty of people fucking up between now and then that we can, you know,
Amelia,
talk about.
I'm gonna relish. I'm gonna go pick up my son and then I'm gonna relish in that letter tonight.
Yes. I'm going to read the letter. Yes. Thank you for being here, Christine. I'm going to end it because Christine's got to go pick up her son, and I don't want to make her tardy. But I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you to Christine for being. This was fun. Now we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do next for the next person. Christine comes up with the best ideas for the interrogation. So. Good night, you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday night and a happy Friday. I probably won't be live tomorrow because I like to hang out over on Criminality's channel on Fridays.
Yes.
And then Saturday is the Ron DeFeo trial. I'm gonna cover the trial part of it. But I wanted to remind you guys, I put up a community post. last night when I was live, we were talking about the West Memphis 3 and deep diving into Damian Eccles' trial testimony. But it's 2 days worth of testimony, and there is audio. I just don't know where it is. It's not readily available. The transcription is readily available. So if you are interested and there's some part of his testimony that you want me to cover, just comment under that community post for me. But I can only do the comments till Sunday, and then I got to cut it off so I can put it all together for you guys. Okie dokie, artichokes.
Okay.
Thanks for
Got it.
being here. Good night,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.